Well, good evening, everybody, and baseball fans. Welcome to an exciting night of baseball action, proudly sponsored by the Fireisen Foundation. The Fireisen Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to creating a world where individuals with disabilities can fully participate in all aspects of life without barriers or discrimination. It's a carnival-like atmosphere tonight at the park with world champion ring holder JP Fireisen in the house. We might be fortunate to get him up here for an inning or two, as we did during the high school game, and get under the hood a little bit with JP. Beautiful night, beautiful foundation and cause tonight, and there'll be a great baseball game on tap with the Redwing Aces in town to take on your River Falls Fighting Fish. Good evening again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Billy Jensen. We'll be bringing you along tonight. Hey, Bill, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's a fantastic evening. What a great energy here at the ballpark, huh?
Carnival-like atmosphere.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Does that summarize it, or what?
Yep, it's perfect. You couldn't have said it better.
It really is. So they got the Fireisen Foundation sweatshirt on tonight. It's cool. It's 58 degrees. Wind out of the north. It's cold tonight. Here we go. Let's go to the public address announcer, Greg Peters.
River Falls Field for tonight's game between the Redwing Aces and your River Falls Fighting Fish. Tonight's game is sponsored by Johnny's Bar and the Fireisen Foundation. Johnny's Bar is the place to be in downtown River Falls since 1946. The Fireisen Foundation is a non-profit organization dedicated to creating a world where individuals with disabilities.
Yeah, it's a carnival-like atmosphere tonight. Boy, it is. Full up. Several food trucks, people. And JP signing autographs. Johnny's Bar is a sponsor tonight, along with Fireisen Foundation.
Dave from Johnny's is down in the concourse. He's looking good. Always a big supporter of the fish baseball.
There's JP now. Look on the right side there. Oh, let me go to the visitors here.
Number 29, Zach Harding. Batting third and playing right field, number 23, Reese Tripp. Batting fourth and catching this evening, number 3, Dixon Irwin. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 5.
Wind is still playing a little havoc.
It is.
Batting sixth and playing third base, number 40, Nick Azar. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 27, Evan Petersmeyer. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 16,
Cooper Chandler.
Batting ninth and playing second base, number 44, Christian Kohler. And pitching this evening for the Aces, number 12, Aiden O'Brien.
There we go.
And now for your Fighting Fish. Leading off and playing center field, number 24, Ryan Beagle. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 2, Trey Larson. Batting third, the second baseman, number 37, Chad Patko. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, number 3, the Mustache Marauder, Lucas Lukey.
Hey, Krista Gilbertson. Go Fish.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 28, Reagan Pennow. Batting sixth, and catching this evening, number 7, Chase McQuaid.
Chase
Batting
McQuaid.
seventh, the right fielder, number 5, Austin Kearney. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 17, Andy Metcalf. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 8, the Sheriff, Kyle Fritz. Pitching this evening for the Fighting Fish, number 22, Jackson Larson.
Jackson Larson. Whoa, Nelly. Got some first pitch stuff going on here. JP leading them out.
First pitch time tonight, representing Johnny's Bar and throwing out tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Is Nina Denton. Ladies and gentlemen, it's her 13th birthday today. Give her a round of applause. Happy birthday, Nina.
Nina, let the big dog eat.
What a great birthday.
It's your pitch.
Strike.
Well done.
For Nina Pittman, her 13th birthday, and she is representing Johnny's Bar. Representing the Fireisen Foundation.
Here comes
are 5
JP.
athletes from the River Valley Special Olympics organization.
World champion Los Angeles Dodger JP
Special
Fireisen.
Olympics strives to create a better world by fostering the acceptance and inclusion
That's got a
JP
pretty
does
good ring to it.
Such a great job
through the
down
power
there.
of sports. People with intellectual disabilities discover new strengths and abilities, skills and success. Throwing out the honorary first pitch are 5 River Valley Special Olympic athletes: Franklin Zaski, Jesse Peterson, Malik Bond, Michaela Bond, and Carson Olson. Athletes, are you ready? The pitch is yours. Fire away.
Let it go. There we go. Drop 'em in. Outstanding.
Another round of applause for Franklin Zaski, Jesse Peterson,
Go ahead. You can throw that on.
Malik Bond, Michaela Bond, and Carter Olson, and the Fireisen Foundation.
That was Mr. Josh Item.
Right on time for work as usual, guys.
Right. I like to see it punctual. Limo got caught in traffic again, didn't it?
Right.
Honor America.
Hard to get across town.
The playing of our national anthem.
All right. National anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets straight to live, the bombs bursting in air, they proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Jim Bone, class of 63 in River Falls, belting out one more time in front of a sold-out crowd here at First National Bank at River Falls Field on the Fireisen Foundation night tonight. World champion Los Angeles Dodger JP Fireisen in the house tonight. Always good to see JP. And the Fish take the field. Turn that down, a little windy. So when you're ready, Bill, we can go around the horn defensively for the Fish. We'll do our deal there. Let me put that on the pitcher. We'll get ready. I'm ready for you here. Let's pull that right up in here. Let's tuck this over. This is how we roll, Josh Item.
Wow, that's professional, guys. Look at that.
On the mound tonight, Jackson Larson will be throwing the rock to his battery mate, Chase McQuaid. Reagan Pinna will be over at first base. Chad Patko will play second base tonight. Trey Larson, the familiar face, at shortstop. Andy Metcalf will be over at third base. Kyle Fritz, the sheriff, will be out in left field. Brian Giebel will cover all of the real estate out in center field. And Austin Curdy will be in right field tonight for your Fighting Fish.
Average age of that defensive lineup, about 28.68.
A good veteran age, huh?
Hey, Wesley, I think you need to turn up Josh just a little bit.
Okay, I can do that. There, just pull a little bit closer to your mouth, Josh. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Just bury that thing there.
Bury it.
There
right
you
in
go.
Better
you
there,
go.
guys?
Oh, yeah, we're good now. Now we
You
got
don't want to lose any of that
pearls.
Right.
Pearls.
brilliance.
There we go.
Well, you guys are too kind for television.
Here we go.
What a great night for baseball.
Tell you what, I was looking forward to the sweatshirt weather, guys.
No
It's been
doubt.
for a few days.
Right?
Yep, that's a lot of fun.
carnival-like atmosphere tonight, Josh. What do you think?
Yeah, my teenage daughter was excited to come down with her friends. So speaking of that, we had a little disagreement about whether pants should be worn tonight.
Oh, yeah, you got to wear pants tonight.
So below 60s, that's pants weather. Dear.
Yeah. I saw one pair of shorts.
Great. It's like it was like a. Did you say carnival atmosphere, Kevin?
Carnival.
Yeah, it was like that walking through.
Right?
There's about 3 food trucks out there. You can smell the mini donuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a ton of people, standing room only. A lot of goodness going on tonight. A little windy, though, out of the north at about 10 to 15 miles an hour, 58 degrees here at first pitch at 7:35. Jackson Larson on the mound. He'll throw to Tyler Rogers, and we're underway. Strike one.
Well, once in a while, it's good to be, reminded how close we are to Canada.
Yeah, right. Exactly. The pitch at ground balls to short. Trey Larson gathers it on to first. Got him by a step and a half. Nice job, Trey Larson, fielding his position well. Throws it on over to the Reagan Pinow at first base. And Rogers is down 6-3 on a ground out. There's one down. Now we go to shortstop, Zach Harding.
Reagan Pinow playing first base there, hopping right off the base. In a conversation with him a few weeks ago, hasn't played a lot of first base in his life. And he said, I used to hate playing first base, and now I love playing first base. And I said, you're getting older, Reagan.
He plays so little first base that I had to look twice to make sure it was actually him. Speaking of first base, ground ball, that's through, just past Pinow over there at first, and that's a one-out single off the bat of Zach Harding, who shoots it right in the 4-hole over there, and Harding gets himself a one-out base knock. Now we go to Reese Tripp.
That's probably a diver for Pinow if he's not having just such a good time hanging over there.
Right. They're going to run her on now with one out. Jackson Larson, he works from the stretch. He's set, and here it comes. Follows straight back to the netting, and he works ahead 0-1. Jackson's known to throw a lot of strikes, huh, Josh?
Yeah, not a lot of deception here. You know what it's coming. It's just coming right down Broadway, and if you're not going to catch up, you're not going to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Or here at waste a lot of time.
Or here at this park, right down Hanson Drive.
This is true.
That's how we roll up here.
That's how we roll.
Hey, Josh, I was going to ask you, was it Jackson that hurt his arm last year, snowboarding or not snowboarding, but skiing or something?
All kinds of adventurous things.
Yeah, he's
Jackson
always
does.
got some type of.
Flown softly to right field. That's going to get.
Oh!
Oh, baby! Somebody clip it right now. What a play by Austin Curdy. In right field, Austin Curdy lays out. And for the price of admission, you've already been entertained.
Wow, that was a heck of a catch.
Didn't think there was any way he was getting there, and then all of a sudden, just a little extra gear at the end there.
2 down. Now we go to Dixon Irwin. I thought for sure that was going to drop in there. And Curdy said, not so fast there, folks. I got a beat on that. And that's a strike. It's 0-1. Wow, what a great play by Austin Curdy out there in right field.
That kid's good.
Laid out and reeled it in on a damp, windy night. Not an easy play.
Back to your question, Bill, Jackson had I believe last year was a snowboard accident.
Okay.
He's also had a skiing thing out there, so I'm not sure if he's allowed in any mountains or even bumpy terrain at this point per his fish contract.
Now in his contract.
Probably a good idea.
And then before that, he had an injury playing softball.
I thought I remember you telling me that.
Yeah,
that's right.
These guys, we haven't had this before in the history of the Fighting Fish. We got a good core of, I don't mean to giggle, but a good core. I just imagine them. I haven't seen them play, and I don't want to, but a good core of town softball players. There's about 7 of them that have a great time together. Somehow they've convinced Patco to join that group also.
Oh, no, that's not a good idea.
Ludke is in town all summer, so I just had a fish text with him the other night about a scheduling thing, and he says, I'll get back to you after I get off. That's a Bar League softball game.
That's the way. 3-2.
So sorry to interrupt, guys.
Right.
So Patco has a free night off of bowling.
Right.
Yeah, right.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner will be off to the races. There he goes. That's flipped to the left side. That's through. And nice piece of hitting there by Dixon Irwin. Slices, just smashes that the other way. 2-out single for Irwin. 2 on now. We go to Brody Smith.
Number 5, Brody Smith.
Brody Smith is in now with 2 on. Let me see if I can get that focus to the raindrops. There it is. 2 on. Starting to dry up that camera
Yeah,
finally.
it is.
And 2 outs. The pitch fouled away, and Jackson Larson works ahead 0-1.
We're going to get ourselves an intern here to be wiping down cameras for us
we
when
need
this
it.
happens.
I told someone to bring out a 15-foot step ladder and a microfiber towel.
Where's that teenage daughter of mine in her pants? She could go do that.
You need a long ladder. There wasn't one on the premise. I already looked. Ground ball to short. Larson, he'll go the easy way to 2, and that's just a veteran play there by Trey Larson. Gets Brody Smith on the ground out to short, and that'll do it. The Red Wing Aces make a little bit of noise. They make a little bit of noise. They get no runs, though, on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 1/2 inning of play in the books here from First National Bank of River Falls Field. Red Wing Aces nothing, and your Fighting Fish coming to bat.
What kind of season are the Red Wing Aces having, guys?
I
Anybody
don't know.
doing
I
any
don't
research
know.
It
today?
was
I
hard to
didn't get
find
on it.
anything on them
Yeah,
today.
I
I was
don't
trying to
know.
look for everything.
Aces.
You guys talk. I got to go down and talk to Greg.
Absolutely. Aces have had they just have a amazing town ball atmosphere. If you've been down there, down to the Ath to watch them play, just a long history of great baseball in Red Wing.
Great community, too, for it. So that's really cool that they're supporting that.
Yeah, Red Wing is really similar to River Falls in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Feels the same way when you're driving through even sometimes.
Yep. And we've had some kind of mutual friends and teammates that have played for them. So kind of a sister team for the Fish. We get a couple with them every year.
Oh, that's cool.
One of the few places we always go on the road when we can. Get down there one time.
That's cool to have that back and forth.
Yeah, you just develop those relationships, and that's really fun when the players spend a little time after the game together on the nights they can and get to know each other, and that's how you build your friendships across town ball over the years.
Yep, that's neat. Hey, you know what I was going to ask you? I know that Weston has probably left a little bit of a void in the Big Fish program, but what a cool thing for.
Oh yeah, we're excited for him.
Isn't that awesome?
He'll be home, right?
Yeah.
That's I've had some friends who have done that before over the years. But yeah, signed by the Winnipeg Gold Eyes this week, and
Had a nice outing right away.
yeah, he pitched yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So came in, and then I think it rained. I think he came in and got him out of an
Yeah.
inning, and then it
rained.
was a 6-inning game. It rained.
We
in
were
Sioux Falls.
joking, though. He had that on Instagram before he got to his car.
Yeah, hopefully he's tuning in tonight, sneaking it in the bullpen out there.
Yeah, no
Wouldn't
doubt.
surprise me with those guys. But yeah, that's a real exciting thing. You talk about a place with history, that American Association. You know, that's for anybody that doesn't know, that's the league the St. Paul Saints used to be in before they were affiliated with the Twins. But still, a lot of those original teams are there. It's some really good baseball.
Giebel's in. We're in. Let's go. Bottom of inning 1 against a tough Red Wing Aces squad. What are the Fish, 23-2 now? 24-2? That's something.
I think 24. I think you're right.
24-2.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't even keep up.
That's amazing.
That's a good record.
Well, that's because that general manager never updates the website.
Ground ball too short. Gathered it on 2 hops. On to first. They'll get Giebel by 5 steps, and Brian Giebel grounds out to short here in the bottom of inning 1. There's 1 down. We'll go to Trey Larson.
Fish fans, if you want your best results, you got to become friends with a guy named Alan Standert on Facebook. Alan's always he's kind of affiliated. Well, he's not kind of affiliated with the team. He's affiliated with the team, but he has a secret affiliation that we don't
Share.
We don't share, but it might rhyme with mascot. But Alan,
He's going to be so mad at you.
Alan is really good about posting game results and at the games he's at, and he usually beats me to the Facebook.
A 1-1 now on shortstop Trey Larson. He made a couple put-outs in the top of inning 1.
It's ascot. That's what it is. He just
Right.
wears the team ascot.
That's right.
It's right in his lapel. Right in his
I haven't
little
seen
He's always in fish gear.
pocket square.
Yep. I love it.
the 0-2 pitch to Trey. Just missed there. I see the pitcher tapping the top of his head. Does he want the replay? Not going to get it here tonight at First National Bank of River Falls Field. The 1-2 now to Trey Larson is on its way. Flipped up foul and out of play. That's going to reach the seats. I mean, it's a cold night tonight. It's blustery. And it's a great crowd. Great crowd.
Great crowd.
Yeah.
Carnival atmosphere on Fireisen Foundation night.
Ryan Bishop and I had a little bit of a conversation about 8 this morning when it was pouring about, and just throwing it out there to them if they were going to want to move the date. But just lots of moving pieces, and
Right. It's
you
like,
can
man,
always count on this community to come through. So,
Yep. And if it's not lightning and a light rain, this field will take anything. So.
yep. We'll see what the crowd looks like in the 9th, but we're not going to judge, right?
Right. They're here now.
They're here.
They brought their wallets.
A lot of smiles out there.
Yeah. Helping the Fireisen Foundation. The 1-2. That's just high. Good eye by Trey Larson. That must have been, what, 84 on the jugs gun?
It's 79.
Okay.
He hasn't gotten quite up to the 80 mark yet
No.
that I've seen.
Popping the leather a little bit
Yeah,
there.
that-
The
it
sound
sounded
had
sharp.
had me fooled a little bit. My eyes said 78. My ears said 88. So I went in the middle.
It's a good idea.
3 balls and 2 strikes on shortstop Trey Larson. Aiden O'Brien, he stares into his battery mate, working from the stretch, and really good quality at bat here by Trey. He's keeping it at 3-2. That's pitch about 7 on this at bat.
Mm-hmm.
These are good quality at bats early in the game. You want to make that pitcher work right early, get him pitch count up, and try to chase him mid innings and get to the bullpen.
Yeah, it adds up and adds up and adds up. That's what we're always talking about down
Right.
there.
And he gets himself a free pass. And that Trey confidently was taking the walk, and he was actually holding his breath.
Smart man.
Yeah.
He has invented a way to make everything he does look cool. Even
Yeah.
the walk.
Yes.
He has a patented bat flip, throws his stuff
The
off.
second baseman, number 37, Chad Patko.
Here it is, Chad Patko. He's no longer this week's media darling because it's a new week.
Right. But he sure was last week.
And he lived up to the billing. No doubt about that. Flown up, center fielder going back, still drifting back, has room, makes the catch right in front of the track in fairly deep center fields. So Patko with a fairly loud out to deep center, but it is out number 2.
With 2 down, it brings up the designated hitter, number 3, the mustache marauder, Lucas Luke.
Now we go to Lucas Ludke. This guy, what a week he had last week. He was right around 500, and I think he finished up around 500, and the kid's just flat raking. He had one disappointment where he thought he had a home run, and it hit 6 inches from the top of the
It
wall.
sure did.
1 ball and no strikes. Runner at first base. And Trey Larson, who got himself a 1-out walk, and Ludke shoots one through into right field, and there's the first hit of the night for the Fighting Fish. And Lucas Ludke picking up here in mid-July, right where you left off in early July.
Lucas was busy on the admin side this afternoon scheduling some games, so we'll have a couple added to the schedule here at the end of the year in July 30th and August 1st.
Oh, good.
He was working on this afternoon, so that's a full baseball day. Lucas has taken more and more of that admin role on for the Fish, which has been pretty fabulous, and just good to have him back in town full time here.
Good.
That's really cool.
Reagan Pinnow, he's another one that's hitting around 500. This 4, 5, and 6 spot is pretty tough. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. They're all tough, but the middle of the order is just absolutely tearing it up this year.
Yeah, who do you want to face?
Right.
I mean, don't answer that because that's
Right.
mean.
You could wait for Chase McQuaid next, and then Austin Curdy, and you had Chad Petco, Trey Larson. I mean, it's up and down this lineup. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Cal Giebel, the bat boy, hit. I don't want to face him either.
That. Right there, Aiden O'Brien spins one in there, a little whammo frisbee. It's 1-1.
Pino came in at 474.
Just 474.
Yep, just 474.
Just. The
Okay.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch to Pinnow on its way. That ball is absolutely flat, scorched foul. Exit velo on that foul ball was 102. Yeah, if that's in fair territory anywhere, that is going to be extra bases.
Hey, Josh, where's Dorney been?
I think Dorney's been traveling quite a bit with that MPG
Oh, is
program
he?
that he
Oh,
runs
gotcha.
for Great Lakes over there. So usually has a few weeks when they're really going in July.
The 1-2 just missed away there. Good eye by Reagan Pinnow. Playing first base tonight for the Fighting Fish. Good opportunity for him right here with Trey Larson out there at second base in your foreground. Good RBI chance with 2 down. Get one on the board early here, huh? The 2-2, here it is. Softly hit. Get down, ball. That's down into short center field. Here comes Larson around third and right on cue. Reagan Pinna, we'll give him a little MLB close-up for that. 2-out RBI knock there off the bat of Pinna.
So that batting average is probably right back to a flip of a coin, Bill.
Mm-hmm. That ain't so bad.
Not so bad.
Look at him laughing out there. He's having a great time. The blonde hair out the back, he must have fell into a bottle of peroxide, though. I'm not sure.
So we're not supposed to advocate for that because I was scolded. My 12-year-old son, I won't name names, but kind of like rhyming with mascot and my rhyming with Grey Clips. Went in for a haircut the other day, and I got scolded. And it was, you're not ever going to let him do that again, are you? And I was like, his whole hockey team did it.
Right.
But their hair is growing. I mean, she was right. You know,
I would never. I would allow it. If the kids
if I wanted
to do
this,
it,
I would have gone to the dentist.
If the kids want to do it, let them do it. It's raining again.
It is?
I see
What the heck is this?
Ground ball, foul, wide of the base. Chase McQuaid also having a nice season for the Fighting Fish. He's solid behind the plate, too.
Yeah, he's a rock behind the plate. Came in at 371.
2 in the live well yet. We've got 1 in on the flight table already. 1-0 Fish in their early going. Aiden O'Brien set, and here it comes. Flipped up, foul territory, giving chase near the line. And look at the kids over there. That is 17 rows back and a pack of kids.
I did notice just a lot of kids here tonight when I was flying in here. It's always pretty neat.
That is neat.
That was, speaking of why, if you notice there, I mentioned a bat boy, and there is no bat boy out there. I was over at Giebel's house for a bit this afternoon, and Cal Giebel, our bat boy here for the Fish, was having a very hard time deciding whether he was going to play with his buddies tonight at the game or do his bat boy job.
Oh, yeah, it's a tough decision.
He chose his buddies.
Right back up through the box, right into your living room. They're going to wave him around third. Here he comes. That's going to be caroming off the pitcher to the near wall, and the runners will all advance. So Chase McQuaid. Boy, if you were not steady on your couch, he knocked you off your couch there. Chase McQuaid hits one right back at you and gets himself a 2-out ribby.
Be interested to know whether the catcher said anything here. That throw didn't seem too offline, and whether he wanted that cut or not. I think they might have had Lutke there at the plate.
Did that hit the side of the pitcher's mound?
Yeah, it did. Yep, and it kind of caromed off.
Did it?
Yep.
Okay.
That was the carom.
Yep.
So maybe they were going to let it go and it hit
I think
side
they
of the mound
were,
there,
Josh.
guys?
You're right.
Yeah,
because it was right on line.
So no, they gave that an error.
They gave the error on the throw.
You have to because the runners did advance the base on that ball that got away.
Yep.
It's unfortunate for the center fielder who threw that in, but hey, hits side of the mound, caroms into the dugout. That's an error.
That's right.
You can't give it. There is no number for the pitcher's mound to give an error to. So there was an E8 on the throw.
Yes, sir.
3 hits, though. 2 in for the Fish.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Curdy, he's fun to watch, playing in every team available this spring and summer.
300 games in the summer.
He didn't play in the Legion game prior to this game, though.
Nobody was online watching.
He was. Flown to left field. Left fielder not moving far and makes the catch. So Austin Curdy hits one right at left fielder Tyler Rogers, and Curdy flies out to left field, and that'll do it for the Fish here in the first. But boy, they get out to a nice early lead, 2-0 on a couple two-out single RBIs by Lucas Lutke and Reagan Pinnow and Chase McQuaid. Actually, Lutke, Pinnow, and McQuaid all got teamed up together for 3 consecutive hits after 2 were out and plated 2. Fish get the 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. After 1 complete, 2-0 Fish.
Guys, maybe you mentioned this before I got here since I was late, but as I'm watching Aiden O'Brien pitch for the Redwing, did you guys mention that? He is, I thought, where do I know him from? And he pitches for UW River Falls.
That's it. Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that was probably makes for an interesting matchup when Giebel leads off the game against him.
Right.
Hitting coaches.
The only thing that could be better
Leading
if
off.
Weston was here.
Yeah, right,
Student versus teacher.
right.
I don't know, Weston, I don't know if you're on, but if you are, get up in the chat section and say hello, Mr. Weston Lombard.
So we've had that question a little bit with the Fighting Fish about whether at some point we'll have UWRF players, and we won't up until we do not have any coaches anymore. Because NCAA compliance, you can't play on the same team during the summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Because of contact rules and
yeah,
everything?
because of NCAA, right? So
I can pay you $10 million, but I can't let you
but
talk
I can't
to somebody.
let you.
Yeah.
You might sort of coach them during the summer.
Yeah,
so,
that'd be terrible.
Yeah.
No, but thanks. There's pizza down there, fellas. They brought it in.
Maybe,
It's awfully nice.
maybe in a little bit. I'm talking right now. It's going to be difficult with that. But
Joshua, how's the summer going? Isn't it amazing? It's already the middle of July.
It is the middle of July, you guys.
What the heck?
I don't know how this happens every year.
I know, and it seems like it gets faster every year.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 due up. Azar, Petersmeyer, and Chandler due up for the Red Wing Aces.
Yeah, busy. Sent you guys that text that said, "Hey guys, I got a youth sports free
I
tonight.
know.
I'll be there."
That's awesome.
And then I fell asleep, and then I almost didn't make it. That's the life.
That hit him.
That's the dad life, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All been there.
The dad life and the running the 4 businesses all at one time.
You get comfortable on the couch at 7 o'clock at night. It's
boy.
tough to get you
Guys,
off.
on a cloudy, you
Right?
know.
Yeah, it's
The
tough.
Marines would have to come in to get me
Yeah.
out of there because that.
Speaking of things just unrelated to the baseball game, when are we going to talk about how big the numbers are on the back of the Red
I
Wing
know.
jerseys?
I love
This
them.
is a pet peeve. There, and now Bill and I can have a debate because this is my pet peeve. These uniform companies that make these massive numbers.
They're designed by somebody who used to broadcast.
Totally.
Hopped up, left side near the dugout. Man of a play. Oh, what a catch!
Attaboy, Andy.
We're on the Luther Chevrolet sign. Andy Metcalf has to come back, play the wind a little bit. Little fist pump over there by Metcalf. He gets Petersmeyer to foul out in foul territory. That simply goes as an F5 in your book. There's one down.
Number 16, Cooper
Now he goes a designated hitter, Cooper Chandler. That's a pretty good name, by the way, Cooper
That
Chandler.
is a good name.
That's honorable mention all names team. Cooper Chandler.
So I think the numbers are awful and ugly. I love being able to see them.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Anything I don't have to put my cheaters on for.
Yeah.
My cheaters and the binoculars. That's how bad it is
A
now.
lot of these got 8 font, right?
Right.
Numbers, same colors, uniform,
Yeah.
outlined in black, and you're like, I think that's
Everything's matte black. That's cool.
flown up. Right side. That's going to be trouble. Headed back. Curdy.
Attaboy.
Little pirouette out there near the fence, but makes the catch. Austin Curdy. He's going to tell us he had that the whole way.
Fish getting an A+ and making it look hard on a ball in the air right now.
The wind is tricky tonight, but Austin Curdy with a nice play out in right field. 2 down. Now we go to Christian Kohler.
After that diving catch in the first by Curdy, he can do whatever he wants the rest of the night.
He's got 2 nice plays tonight. That one he maybe made it look a little harder than it was, but you and I are sitting here. That one's flown up to center field. Giebel, he's back. Plenty of room for Brian Giebel. Ranges back 10 feet to his left. And Kohler flies out to center field. And as fast as I can write, that'll do it.
I know.
They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. They send 4 to the plate after an inning and a half. Fish 2. Red Wing Aces nothing. We're going to the bottom of inning 2. So, Josh, we're going to talk about the starting, when the announced starting lineups and the muddle huddle. We're going to talk about that right now.
Yep.
So I know that's tradition.
Yep.
I think it's time to clean it up.
You don't like it. I know.
Well, I
know.
don't dislike it. I just think
Listen,
we've turned a
it's
page.
okay to dislike it.
You're 24-2. You're
Yep.
state champions.
Yep.
You've got $1,000 uniforms. You've got a crowd of people that come and respect you, and then you stand there like you're playing at the high school on a dirt field.
Well, when you put it like that, it's bad. It's bad.
Like,
That almost sounded bad.
like come on, you got everything going for you. Come out there, and I want every toe exactly the same spot in that line. I mean,
Yep.
it's tradition. I mean, I get why you've done it. I mean,
Right.
I'm bought into it. But I think it's time to. I'm licking my finger. Time to turn the page.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So that's my lobby right there. It's called a first world problem, and I really don't care that much, but it's fun to talk about.
Yeah, well, and it's good that I have zero control on that anymore.
Zero.
So,
well, someone's going to hear that and bring it. You don't be afraid to bring it up.
Well, Kevin and I have talked about this. Why the fish do that before the game is a long time emphasis on just being a team and not being about individuals.
Right.
And I think it's accentuated a little bit because this ballpark, you feel like a major leaguer out here, right? Speaking of major leaguers here at the ballpark, with playing in front of a crowd, and sometimes that can feed some me first behaviors.
Yeah.
So that team really emphasizes that, and that's why they do that mellow huddle. But you could never put a microphone in it because it's wildly inappropriate. And I think that's the part they probably actually enjoy.
I'm sure it's fun and all that, but you're like, you watched the All-Star game last night. Man, they got that planned out, and people standing in right spots and just the right tip of the cap and right.
Yep. Yeah. And baseball is traditional, right?
Traditional, right? Come toe the line.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's my take on it. Well, I'm not mad about it. I think it's a good conversation piece.
Yep.
That's what it is.
I think if we were to start from scratch and start over again, we'd be doing that.
And you might do it, and then you'll go on like a 10-game losing streak, and then you'll shut me down.
They'll blame you.
Kevin Westhouse.
Had that thing going.
Our former broadcaster.
Just leave it alone.
He still sets all the equipment up, but we don't let him talk anymore.
Right. Just leave it alone. That's a strike. Now 3-2 to Mr. Andy Metcalf, who made a real nice play in foul territory there in the top of inning 2.
Yeah, there's some pieces where you really could. Andy,
that's foul. He'll come back and do it again. Go ahead.
And we've talked about this up here, guys. If there's something you think about, like what do the Fighting Fish need? The Fighting Fish need a board of people that are retired and have time to do a whole bunch of these things.
Yeah.
I look at and that's the lay of the land is there's the ballpark board that runs the ballpark, and that itself is enough because you're running all those folks are and Kev's on it. And you're running all different levels.
Yeah.
You're responsible for a lot of different things than just the fish games, and that doesn't have enough help, right?
Right. The 3-2, that's away, and nice job by Metcalf garnering himself a leadoff walk, and we love those.
So someday when I'm old and retired and I'm having coffee downtown somewhere every morning, I'll be collecting those guys and saying, hey, you got to help me do this, because those are the things you can organize. I think about things in the pregame like having live anthems all the time,
Right. Oh, I know what it is. Bill gave the idea. Have the youth players stand next to the guys in an anthem.
Exactly.
You can start nurturing the 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds, making it. We see that. It kind of even brings a tear to your eye sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
It's really cool.
But someone has to organize that.
It's time.
To your point.
Yeah.
Oh, nice bunt.
Wow.
Fritzy lays down an absolute peach, and they'll get him by a step. That's a nice sacrifice bunt that almost turned into a base hit.
Pretty good defense
Kyle
there
Fritz.
by the.
Really?
Sorry, step on you.
No,
Kevin.
by the third baseman.
Yeah,
That's
pretty good
excellent
defense by the Aces there.
That's Nick Azar over there at third base. That's kind of a big league play. So, speaking of big league plays at third base, did you see that play Machado had last night at third base? My goodness. It was like that, but he barehanded it on the run, threw across his body. Oh, my goodness. It was so good. Late in the game. Okay, there's about 5 plays like that. They were like just jaw-dropping. Here we go back to top of the order. Brian Giebel. Brian grounded out to short, lead off this game today.
So I just want to put a bow on that comment, Kevin, because I feel like I left it as if we were just kind of complaining.
Nah, we're not complaining. Too bad. No, grounded to the third. Let's go to 1. Dugout and bobbled. Let's see. It probably err on the. Was it shortstop threw that, huh?
No, third
baseman E5.
Because we do have a lot of really awesome help, so I don't want to slide any of that.
No.
But what we are is actually still a young program in town ball terms, right? So only since 2008, so the team's only been around for less than 20 years. So we haven't had people go from their 20s with the Fighting Fish being in town to their 60s like you have in a lot of communities.
Right, where they're still giving and doing that. Yeah, I really don't want that to come across as a complaint. It's just a fun conversation piece.
Right.
All right, I mean, these guys can do whatever the heck they want to do, and I'm demanding nothing. I'm expecting nothing, and I just like to come up here and have some fun. And if they want to do that, they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, but I think you're right.
Yeah. So, I speak from a traditional aspect. Like,
Yeah.
you got the beautiful uniform. You got the $1,000 uniform on. Come out and show it off.
You
a
wish
little
they
bit.
were
Right.
$1,000.
Yes.
Jeepers.
Right.
Each.
Yeah.
Triple that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come out and
The signs on the
Sign-
fences and
right,
you know
right,
your local
right.
community places and
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Play home. Safe. Late tag. Good hustle there by Metcalf. He threw the chest. I think he got some chest hair in his eye. And Metcalf scores.
You see how early he started his slide
Yeah.
there, guys. These guys have played long enough now on this turf to know when it's wet. You can play it like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
There's a very low coefficient of friction on that tonight. He started sliding 20 feet before the home and came in like a slip and slide. Softly hit center field. Center fielder moving over towards right center field. He's got room, makes the catch. Runner's going to tag. And good tag up there by the veteran Brian Gable, still playing like he's 18.
Mm-hmm.
It's right what I was thinking, you guys. Not many 38-year-olds making that tag, the third right there, right?
You know, Josh, you talk about the age of the players and you don't have the 60 years old. And it's also that everything is more complicated. There's more moving parts, so it takes everything is so complicated. The scheduling, just look at the time it spends on that. So you don't. Oh.
This ball squirts away, and no play at the plate there. And Giebel with that first slide scores. Played another one for the Fish.
Yeah, there's some things in the world that are a little different. You know, in my day job, I'm a middle school assistant principal, so I just know how many emails people get. So when you talk about like that example of the kids standing, like that's great. But all I can think is that'd be 7 emails during the week of like, what time do you want them to be there? What time?
Right.
I sent you all. And in the old days, you might send a letter that says your team is this day and here's when you go, and people put it on their fridge,
and we'd all be there.
and they'd be there.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was going to make one last funny about this and put a big red bow on all those comments. So yeah, you got this beautiful field. It's like a Mercedes-Benz, right? Everything is perfect. It's shiny. It's real. It's new. And then you got like a pack of guys playing marbles next to it over here. And the muddle huddle.
Yeah.
Coming out with a. Anyway, I'll leave it there. It's all good.
That's when he says he doesn't want to beat the dead horse. It's like, no, Kev, you picked up the
dead
dead horse
I
and
want it
then
one more
kicked it
time.
again.
I just had one funny to relate.
Shook it around.
I was trying to think, what do they look like? It's like a bunch of guys playing marbles in the gutter.
Oh, they're in the gutter sometimes.
Yeah,
I can
no
tell you
doubt.
that.
So Patco walks. Now we go to Lucas Ludke, who's 1 for 1 today with a nice sharp single through on the right side in his first at bat. This guy's got a runner goes, throw down. There's that slip and slide. Almost slides past the base, but
The rookie.
Patco's in.
There's the one player that's new to town.
Right, you can
Hasn't
tell by
figured
you.
it out yet.
You know.
Chad Patco, the little Lebowski.
Boy, he had a nice week last week.
Oh.
Capped it off with a home run. Really nice.
He was born to be a fish.
Yeah, he was.
The 0-1 pitch. That hops in there. Nice play behind the dish
Real nice.
there by Dixon Irwin. Took a stab at that and stuck right in the mitt. There's one still out there, and a Chad Patco wearing number 37. He's got a big number for a second baseman. That's all that was left, maybe?
That's exactly right.
And it's his dad's number.
Yeah, who would have thought that? Like,
Mhm.
there's your born to be a fish too, right? The
Right.
one jersey we have left. Sure, fits him. And his dad's number. Come on.
That's pretty cool. His dad thought that was neat, he said.
2 balls and a strike on Lucas Ludke, the mustache marauder. That's low and inside. Now 3-1 to Lucas. Lucas is just staring at the big wall right there. See him look out there? Like, yeah, I think I can reach that. 3-1. He knows he's going to see something decent here. Reagan Pinnow waits on deck. 3-1.
That sounds like a children's book, Lucas in the Tall Wall.
That's it, doesn't it? That one's there at the knees. And if it's not, it could be. It could be
totally should be.
It could be the first children's book to come out of the Fighting Fish. Lucas and the Tall
Lucas
Wall.
in the Tall Wall.
Yeah.
Here is Lucas. Here is the tall wall. Lucas tries to hit the ball over the tall wall.
I think we might put something together tonight. I think we should throw that into Chat GPT. That could be done by the 5th inning.
Lucas walks. Lucas is disappointed.
Lucas is mad.
Next up to the Fighting Fish, the first baseman.
I mean, it writes itself. We just need an illustrator.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think you just throw that into Grok or Chat GPT. Like I
Or
said,
one of 'em.
It would spit it out with a nice cover on it, too, right away.
I told you last time I was here, I don't play with Grok.
That's right.
Grok will own you. Swing through that. 0-1.
O'Brien's already got 53 pitches, fellas.
That's good news for the Fish, but
Yep.
I don't know what Redwing has on in the bullpen, but it won't be shabby. I do know that. The 0-1. That's down low. To Reagan Pinnow. Singled, RBI single, his first time up. Advanced to base on a throw off the side of the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, you don't know what the conversations are, right? You can only speculate. Maybe O'Brien wanted the ball. A few of his coaches here on this team with Patco and Giebel.
Mhm.
And
That's a competitor.
yeah.
It's
Me
a
the Rock.
It's a cool, windy day. I just feel sorry for the people that are camping in a tent tonight.
Oh, boy.
It would not be fun.
Nope.
That is hammered into left center field. Get down, ball. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes a runner around third. He'll score. And digging into second base. Right there he is. Look at the kid. He can get rid of some gear. Reagan Pinnow, 2 for 2. He's going to be leading the team in hitting before you know it.
Feel sorry for those baseballs, Kevin.
Exit velo on that was 104. That ball got to the outfield and just made a beeline for the fence. Look at the kid. Here's your major league close-up. Reagan Pinnow. He looked good in that 28. Little feather duster up there on the lip. Looking good.
Came in at 474 and went 2 for 2, right?
2 for 2. That's high. To Chase McQuaid. McQuaid's got an RBI single as well.
The all-time team record, I think, is something like 463.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that was Marty Hiram hit that.
Oh, wow. That makes sense.
What was it, 563 you said?
463, something like that.
Well, we got two guys north of that.
Lucas was close to it last year.
We've got two guys north of that right now,
Yep.
and we're headed towards the three-quarters way through the season probably.
Mueller's ahead of that, too, but he's only got 11 games and 39 plate appearances, so that probably doesn't qualify for that.
Yeah, I think the numbers we pick are like pretty arbitrary when we do that, but I think in our record book right now it's like minimum 100 at bats or something is a full season. And I think that was maybe the one year where Marty played almost all of the season with us before getting picked up somewhere. Like Lombard did this year, similar things.
I'm so excited for Lombard. I'm just like, I get giddy for him, like to be able to play and do that.
Yep.
And knowing that he was a Fish, and then all the connections that I have, I just like, wow, he's living the dream.
Yeah, we've got another guy in the team folklore that was when we were the Spring Valley Hawks together before we were the Fish. Ben Moore, who went and did that, and Ben pitched for a lot of years for the Canaries, Sioux Falls Canaries, and then Ben ended up being Weston's pitching coach actually. So didn't have anything to do with Weston getting picked up, but it's like the circle of life type of thing.
There's a tree there for sure. I mean, all the kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's so awesome.
The 3-1 pitch. You're going to bring him back. It's now 3-2 to Chase McQuaid. Runners at second and third. There they are. A couple in the live well just flopping around in there.
And as far as him getting picked up, I know a little bit of how the sausage was made there, so we can talk about that in between innings maybe.
The 3-2.
That'd be great.
McQuaid fouls it away. Go ahead and start now. We got time.
Well, it's it's just not I don't know. It's not what you would think, right? So we're down in the shed the other day at Big Fish, and I don't even remember what I was doing down there. And he says, yeah, I put my name out to a few American Association teams because that's kind of how it's done anymore.
Right. That's shot to the third baseman. Got to go all the way across, and we'll get him by a step and a half. Well hit baseball by McQuaid, but again, Nick Azar, he's pretty solid over there at third base, and retires McQuaid on a ground out to third. And that will do it for the Fish here in inning 2, but not before they plate 3 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left. 2 complete. 6-0 Fish.
So
4 runs. No, it's 3 and 3. Yeah. So I missed a run in the first inning, so it's 6-0 Fish. Go ahead.
Cale Bacon's down there trying to tell us something, guys. He's got 2, 1, 4, 6.
Was there only 2 runs in the first inning, I believe?
I had it at
I thought only had Larson that scored and Ludke that scored. Check with Steve. I got.
Okay, good. You were right. I changed it because Steve had it, and then it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. But
so it's 5.
It is 5. You're
so,
right.
Okay,
Yep.
I was double guessing myself. So there we go.
Nope, you were right. Sorry about that, fellas.
So 5-0 Fish. They
Yes.
had 2 in the first, 3 in the second.
So Lombard had said, yeah, I put my name out to a few teams in the American Association, and classically you think like, oh, if a guy gets picked up, like, oh, there must have been a scout that went to see him, or they went to a tryout, or they whatever. And certainly lots of that still happens, right? But now, if you have the data, you have the metrics, you can send them. Here's me throwing on the pocket radar and what it says. Here's me throwing on the Rapsodo and what it says. That's enough to get a shot. And then middle of the summer now, between injuries and things, teams are looking for some arms, and just a great opportunity for him. But I would have never thought that's how it works. But that's a little bit how it works,
So, like, when he did that, how long did it take for him to kind of, like, what's the duration?
It was about 3 days.
Really?
Yep, about 3 days, and he was not to be weird, but he was like in his bed negotiating his contract the night before he went. I don't know if he's on the phone or texting with the GM or assistant GM or how any. I don't have details.
Speaking of
really
fish,
interesting.
Speaking of Fish in the Pro story, I like the Marty Harum story. You guys are playing down with Eau Claire or something, and he gets a little side tryout.
Yeah.
And plays a Fish game. They sign him, and he's gone the next morning.
And he's gone. Yeah, we were playing in Blaine, and he had a little tryout during the day. Mark Hallberg was at the time an assistant coach who's now with Coach Bishop in town here at the high school. Hallberg is now the first base coach for the Giants. So he was still connected to pro ball, and then got Marty the scout to come up and watch him play during the day, or work him out during the day. And then he just wanted to come to the game to make sure what he saw was what he saw. And then he hit like 2 triples and a double.
Yeah.
And then I remember coaching third, and Marty comes over after the second triple. And I said, I think you're probably going tomorrow. He's like, yeah, it went okay. So it's pretty
Good timing.
Pretty neat.
It's amazing how that's a life changer. All those things are. And they can happen on a day or an afternoon or whatever.
So in the last 5 years, 4 Fish in the major leagues. How about that?
Crazy. Yeah.
How about
Isn't
that?
that cool? Yep.
That's you. That's your
Not
GM.
not
GM of
many
the year.
And
not many town ball teams that could say that.
no, there are not. No, but Alex Call is having a great year
Great year.
with the Nationals.
Hitting mid 200s.
Yep.
And having a great year. Right? We just sit here and casually talk about it like, yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
No big deal.
no big deal. And that's going to hang up there. Oh, it did drop. I was looking away, so that just dropped in front of Giebel, and that's a leadoff single for leadoff batter Tyler Rogers.
Alex was a fun story when he came to the Fighting Fish, because at the time he had just graduated high school, and it was kind of a grind, because he was on the club ball circuit, and as that was it wasn't yet what it is today.
That one's roped into right field. That's down, and 2 consecutive batters each with a single, and station to station they go. And now we go to the 3-hole hitter, Reese Tripp, who flew out to right his first time up with 2 on.
And when you're playing baseball and it feels like a job already when you're 18, and that was Alex was great to play with, so it was never anything negative. But you could just, as guys who had been around it a little bit, you could tell he was playing because he
Ground ball
was
to
supposed
third.
to.
On to first. They're just going to get the one. He didn't throw it.
It looked like he lost his grip a little bit.
Yeah, look at Pinal go. He's palms up over there like, why did you throw that? And I think because the ball is soaking wet, and he thought, I'd better to eat that and just get the one out. Good call.
Smart move.
So they get the force at third. Nice job by Metcalf just stepping on third base. That goes 5U for 1 out. Everybody else advances. Fielder's choice for Tripp. Now we go to Dixon Irwin, who's 1 for 1 today. Yeah, you can look at this camera here, and we can tell you right now, by looking at that, it's raining again.
Yikes.
Yeah, the weather tonight, I mean, the crowd is great, but the weather, it's not nice.
No, it is not.
That stayed in play, and great play out. And I was like thinking that was going to be on the Best Man Cookie batting cages, and that was in play and caught in left field by Kyle Fritz very, very casually. I was totally fooled on that, fellas. Sorry. It's F7. 2 down. Now we go to Brody Smith.
So I was getting really sidetracked on that story with
I
Alice,
gave
which was
up on
good
that.
to time out.
I gave up on that play. I feel bad.
And
Anyway.
so the point was, I'll just never forget the middle of the summer, him on the benches as an 18-year-old, because he's a really bright kid,
Yeah.
and him just saying, like, taking the time, because he's such a gracious person
Uh-huh.
too, taking the time to say to a couple of us, hey, you guys, thank you for this, because it's really brought back my love of the game.
Wow.
Like, because when you're chasing goals, he went to
Yeah.
Ball State, he went
Yeah.
to, you're chasing state tournament, you're chasing all conference, and then all of a sudden you get here and it gets back to like I'm a 12-year-old playing baseball to
Right.
play.
Yeah,
It's fun.
that's really a cool story.
Yeah.
I'm glad you shared that, because you kind of don't think of them ever losing the love or even going through that kind of roller
Yeah.
coaster at times. So it's neat to see how human they really are.
Because we all do, right? You
Oh.
in a job you love it right away, and then there's times when you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
I just
Flown
need a
up.
3-hour nap.
Fritzy moving over again, battling the rain, battling the wind, is left fielder Kyle Fritz. And he reels it in and gets it done through the elements.
But with each of those guys, that's something we don't toot our horn or think like,
Yeah.
hey, we're just a part of their journey. But that was true with all of those guys. I can remember JP coming back from Stevens Point with kind of the same deal.
Let me wrap that inning.
Yeah.
The Redwing let off that inning with 2 consecutive hits, but they got nothing to show for it. They get no runs on the 2 hits, no errors, and just 1 left after 2.5 in the books now. Still 5-0 Fish.
And to continue on with that, Josh, why don't you also say, like, as much as you love baseball, it can be a drain. I mean, it can be like you said,
It's a grind.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some neat pieces lately too about a major league season and how much of a grind that is, and it's but it's no different here. Like these guys packing 40 games into 3 months is a lot.
And
2-3
jobs.
days and have jobs and have so if it's not fun
Yeah.
when they're here, like and we've had years where it hasn't been that fun.
Yep.
And not even wins and losses. But if you don't enjoy the people, like anything, you don't enjoy the people that you're with, all that kind of stuff.
That's right.
It seems to me the chemistry's there now, though, and they're having fun.
Oh, it's really great. Yeah.
Number 16,
New pitcher.
Cooper Chandler.
Cooper Chandler is in number 16.
And Cooper came from
DH.
DL. Okay, good.
So the question is, where did Aiden O'Brien go?
We will see if he went anywhere. Give me 1 second.
Uh-huh. And if he went somewhere, somebody else went somewhere, which is problematic for me.
Which is all that
Selfishly,
matters.
All that matters. We had that in the high school game. They had every single guy change a position in the second inning.
Multiple times.
Yeah. So Cooper Chandler is now on the mound wearing number 16 for the Red Wing Aces, the lefty. And Bill's on reconnaissance to see if Aiden O'Brien, the former pitcher, went anywhere, if he just took a seat. Because Cooper was the DH. That might have been the plan.
Might have been. I'll let you know as soon as I can get zoomed in here.
Yeah, the weather's not getting any better right now, fellas. I mean, I'm fine here. We're all dry in the press box, but it looks so nasty out there.
I hadn't looked at. I'm guilty of not having looked at the forecast after about 9 today when I saw it
Because
was supposed to just be cloudy and
It wasn't supposed to rain anymore. There was no rain in the forecast. They missed that.
We are pretty complaining tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's very, very light complaining. We're noticing.
How'd that Legion team do today, guys?
They won 19-2.
Yeah, they smoked them.
All right.
In a game about that interesting. Right back up through the box. Leadoff single off the bat of Austin Curdy. He hit that like a college player, didn't he?
Fish seem pretty intent on making this a 7-inning game right now, guys. I think there might be a little motivation in that dugout to get out of the rain.
Maybe.
Westy, I couldn't see O'Brien anywhere else.
Okay, so we're just going to say he's in the dugout until further notice.
Right. We'll see.
Hey, folks from Redwing, if you're watching, if you know where Aiden O'Brien went in any place other than the dugout, let us know.
I think he's at the concession stand.
Quick trip. Might be.
I don't blame him.
He's sitting in the car with a heater on. That's a strike on the inside corner to Andy Metcalf, who walked and scored his last time up.
And we don't mean a Jim Leland heater. We mean the heater
Right,
heater.
The heater.
Car.
Right. Only in Wisconsin you'd be talking about putting a heater on in the car on July 16th.
Right.
It's been hot, though. I mean, to be your point you made earlier, it's kind of a nice break from the heat.
Oh, yeah.
It was hot. Ground ball too short. Second for one, on to first. They're not going to get him at first, so Andy Metcalf beats that out. He'll reach on a fielder's choice. Curdy's out, forced out at second. First out of the inning, and Metcalf's at first on a fielder's choice. Now we go to Kyle Fritz. You got to give up your headset.
Speaking of the man, I was actually hoping for a break pretty quick here. Got me working way too hard up here. Get up here.
Yeah. JP, throw it on. Hey, JP.
Hi, Kevin. I know.
You came up here to warm up a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it was.
This was not in the forecast.
No, this is terrible. That's my dad just literally came and said I should be a weatherman because I can be wrong all the time and still get a job.
Right. We were talking about that at work the other day. It's like in your life, like if someone tells you something that's not true like twice, you'll never believe them again. But we tend as human beings to believe the weatherman all the time.
I know.
Why is that?
You look at the weather every single day and still can't ever get it right.
Right, and we still kind of want to hope
And I
he's
changed
right.
my plans because of it for some dumb reason still.
Exactly.
But they're going to tell us next week, and we're going to glom on.
And then we're going to be complaining when they tell us the wrong thing again.
This is kind of a funny thing.
No, it's been a good night, though, so far.
I would say I'm going to describe it to what I saw down there, carnival atmosphere.
Yeah, it's been great for having the weather we've had. This is it's
really
been
good.
A fantastic turnout.
Really good, JP. I mean, carnival atmosphere down there between games and the early innings. Just jam-packed people, the food trucks. There's a lot of goodness going on down there in Fireisen Foundation.
I think if we would have had nice weather, I think this place would be still just packed because people wouldn't be heading out. That'd be
guaranteed.
They're just with people with young kids, it's hard to keep them out in the rain this long.
I have noticed the last 15 minutes our viewership online is going up.
Is it going up? Everyone probably came here and they're like, all right, let's go home and turn the game on and get the fireplace on, right?
That.
I was standing in line buying a shirt, and I don't know which lady it was behind the counter. She said, "You would look good in one of these hats."
There you go.
And I was like, "All right, I'll buy a hat too." So
salesman.
They are. They hornswoggled me.
We got them. We pick them right.
Yep.
We know
They
who
exactly
we need
what
behind
they're doing.
it. Yep.
How was I supposed to say no to that?
Yeah, exactly.
So talk to us about the raffles, JP, tonight, and how that's going to work. Did you draw names? Is it a silent auction? How does it work to win those?
Yep. So
tonight?
we'll be actually drawing some tickets here soon. I think most of the raffles and everything are going to be winding up here in the next 10 to 15 minutes, just so that everyone can kind of, if whoever's here still can get their stuff and get it in their car, so it can stay dry as it is, right? But so here in the next actually 10 to 15 minutes, we should be drawing all the names, and we'll know who's won all the prizes and everything like that.
Did you fill up the fish bowls tonight and sell a few tickets?
It looks like, at least from first glance walking by, I've had little time to actually stop in and see how all that stuff has been going, but it looks like it's been busy, and most of the raffle ticket buckets are full.
Good deal. Well, that was the objective tonight, and I think the community did respond, even on probably kind of a bad weather night, but they sure responded. They came out tonight, and looks like they've been generous to the Fireisen Foundation.
Yeah, no, it's been fantastic. We're very lucky to have everyone that loves this town and loves our family and foundation just as much. So it's so far been good baseball games for the River Falls teams too, which is always nice to see.
Real nice. So I'm going to get this pitch to Giebel. Hey, nice representation, too, for first pitch tonight and some of the people that you're helping, and that represents kind of what your foundation's about. Talk to us a bit about that.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, all our first pitch representatives tonight have basically come from the Challenger or the Special Olympics League. That they play Sundays, actually. North Hudson, my cousin Allie is on that team. And, I mean, it's just fantastic. If you want to see enjoyment and just people with full hearts playing the sport of baseball or t-ball, it is just fantastic.
Hammer just foul. Brian Giebel lights one up, shoots one 3 feet wide of the third base bag. Exit velo on that foul ball was 106. I think it was hot.
I love it. I mean, everything Giebel hits is hard. So I was wondering what number. 106 is pretty good for him. Yep. That sounds like a Giebel knock. But
that thing got from the ground to the wall out there in a hurry, didn't it?
Yeah, and I'm sure it's probably soaking wet now. I wonder how many. You know, they say, like, what's an average MLB life of a baseball? Like 3 to 4 pitches?
Yeah.
Tonight, it would be every single pitch. I feel like you'd be switching a new one out.
Totally.
Yeah. So I was going to make a comment about the Challenger League right before that scorcher foul ball, but if you're going to come to those games, bring a box of Kleenex. I mean, seriously. It's emotional.
Oh, and
it's emotional.
It's just truly the best. Just you can watch that game, and if you don't smile, then there's definitely something wrong, because it's just amazing. It's not only is it fun for them to play, and they get to experience what it's like, especially when they play here, because they get to play here every once in a while. And I know this field kind of just amplifies everything for everybody, so it's awesome. And
those kids come with full hearts.
Yep.
And they come and they give it their all, and it's their World Series.
Yep.
Every game.
But it is just a blast to be a part of it and watch them play the game that I love as much, and also how much that they love it the same.
Correct.
Your point about joy is awesome, and it's like the pure joy, like the deepest level of joy.
Yep.
Right.
Which is so cool.
100%. Hey, the live well is full for Trey Larson with just one out. He's facing Cooper Chandler, who's in the game for Aiden O'Brien. Good chance here for Trey Larson to empty the live well. Get one in the gap here. The turf is wet. Scoot one by him, Trey.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch.
Strike 3 looking, and Trey's going to give that a second look, a third look, a fourth look, and he's headed to the dugout.
That was a good heater inside, lefty, little tail on the run, come back there.
Yeah, a little cement mixer on that, backed up in there.
I'm going to guess Chad's going to swing hard here. Anyone want to take a gander at that?
Chad Patko's not going to leave anything on the field here.
I like the
2
wager,
down.
but I'm not taking that one.
No, he swings hard at everything. You should see him swing a golf club.
There it is. So on the last comment, though, that pitch off the arm of Cooper Chandler, that is a really good pitcher's pitch.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Anytime, I mean, and you're seeing it more and more now, guys that have that two-seam fastball that they can throw inside on the opposite hand hitter. I mean, it's got an effect when it just looks like it's coming right at you and it can run off.
And it froze him.
Yep.
Right? And
that's Trey. I mean, he's a heck of a hitter.
Yeah.
So
Trey's going to go back and rewatch that and go, yeah, that's a pretty good pitch.
Yeah. He'll still disagree with
I mean,
it, but
from our angle up here, it's definitely it was well located because Trey seems like he's
right
on
side.
the
That's going to be tough out in no man's land.
Oh,
really tough play, and that's down. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And here comes the third.
Look at Giebel.
Look at Giebel, the sly fox, and now the runner to second for Patko. And that little this is you, little duck fart into right field right there.
That's from me. That's from me. The duck fart. Yep.
Little duck fart into right. Clears the bases for Patko.
I was wondering, because another one that we say is get heavy ball. Tell the ball to get heavy so it gets
down.
That's
not on there, but I'm going to put that up there.
I'll tell you what,
totally
it's heavy. It's waterlogged today.
Oh, yeah.
The ball is waterlogged today.
Well, Chad Patko, he couldn't have threw that out there any better barehanded. Right? And emptied the bag.
Right in the Bermuda Triangle out there.
Was.
No one can get to it.
3 ribby single.
Well, he cleared the fish tank for you.
He sure did.
He emptied
The live well.
Emptied the live
That's
well.
what it is, the live well. I love that.
He emptied the live well. That's just kind of natural, isn't it? Live well.
Yep.
So we call the bullpen.
That'd be some fillet of some runs right there.
Hey, here's one for you. As a pitcher, yeah, it would be. As a pitcher, you're like this. The bullpen, we just call that the tackle box.
The tackle box. I love it.
Right?
Well, pull out another piece of tackle and see what we got.
Who's out in the tackle box?
Yep.
You got a Meps and a Fluger down there. So 3 more in. Patco clears them out on a little duck fart into right field. Lucas Ludke in now. So we were talking a little bit about, we mentioned World Series, those kids playing that. Well, JP, you've got yourself a World Series championship ring, and we asked for that, and I was a little disappointed that you didn't bring that along
I
today.
know. I kind of feel I'm going to have to bring it the next fish game I come to.
Yeah,
for
there you
sure.
go.
I'll come up here and show you guys, and
Yeah.
you can get a look at it.
So,
That'd be awesome.
so how did you receive that? Did you get that in the mail, or how did they deliver that
So
to you?
actually, when I got
This is going to be an interesting
when
story.
I got DFA'd by Arizona, claimed by LA,
Uh-huh.
I went to OKC for a day.
Yep.
Then I got called up to Miami. Got my ring before the game, and then threw in that extra inning game, and then got sent back down to OKC. So it was a fast little trip. But
Hey, you got a ring out of
yep,
it.
Doc gave me the ring. They called me into the office and said, congratulations and thanks for being a part of the team, and just basically said some nice words and gave me my ring, and it was cool. I mean,
So when did you open the box and look at it? Right there? To wait till you
yeah,
got back to the hotel?
they had it open for me. I mean, Doc opened it up and showed me it and everything, and I got to put it on and check it out and everything, and then
Almost like a proposal.
somewhat, yeah, exactly. So, but then I put it back in the backpack, and I got home, and when I got to the hotel, then I sent the family and everybody pictures of it.
Sure,
so, yeah.
sure. Oh, heck yeah. Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, no, I'll bring it in for you guys, and then
Yeah.
I'll show you the next time time I come in.
Yeah, do that. So I know you were up here in the Legion game too, and we have a lot of new viewers tonight. A lot of people on air. Viewership's growing. People are phoning the kids and waking the neighbors because we have the world champion Los Angeles Dodger JP Fireisen on right now. And I asked you last game, JP, and we'll ask you the same question again. How are you doing physically and mentally?
Like I said, I'm doing well. My body and my mind and everything feels great. Just looking for another opportunity to play some more baseball. But I know I don't know if I remember if I said this earlier, but I don't think I did. But this is my first summer home in 13 years, so it's been fantastic to be with family and friends and get to experience a little bit of Wisconsin summer. I haven't done in a while, but definitely ready to get back out and play some ball.
Sure.
But until then, I'm just going to stay ready and keep trying to sling it and sling it as hard as I can, Get get the Mizorowski fastball going.
I like that.
I don't know if that's ever possible for me, but
ground ball to short, throw over to first through a rainy lens, but Troy Tulowitzki-ish out there throwing across his body.
He's got the look.
He does.
He's got the look.
I'm an old Colorado Rockies fan living out there, and I was a Troy Tulowitzki fan, and he's got a lot of that going on. So Nick Azar grounds out to short. There's one down. Now we go to Evan Petersmeyer.
So, JP, let me ask you, as a baseballer, what do you think of the pitch clock? Obviously, you've been playing a while. You've seen it before the pitch clock. You've seen it during the pitch clock. What do you think?
Honestly, for the pace of the game, I'm okay with it because I got sick of pitchers taking their time and batters sitting out there and relacing their gloves and all that stuff. So I think that there's some rules of the game that the pitch clock needs to help out, like batters running or stealers. I mean, everyone's stealing bases.
Right.
Yeah.
The pitch clock helps hitters definitely in that sense. I don't like the bigger bases. I think that's just ridiculous. I
don't like that either.
What was wrong with the regular base? I mean,
for 120 years.
Yeah, I don't. There's some rules like that, but pitch clock wise, I'm good with it. I know that people that have watched the game of baseball for a long time have a tough time with it, but I think that for at least my aspect of things, I don't think it's really affected the game a whole lot. Besides when commentators like Bob Uecker are talking and you don't have time to hear his stories.
Yeah, right.
I think that's the one thing that the pitch clock took away is we're not able to have
the stories,
the
story
in between
time.
pitches,
You're right.
story time.
It goes
but
quick.
you're totally right because there were like 2 minute at bat or 2 minute pitches between the pitcher and
I mean
it was ridiculous.
I'm trying to think of the Astros pitcher
Threw it away on a wet baseball.
He'd do a lap around the mound and then take his hat off and retie his shoes and then, back and forth. And it's just like 45 to a minute between pitches. And then the game's 4.5 hours long. It's like if you can cut that out, and I think you're in a good position. And I think that's what the pitch clock's going to do, especially with everyone kind of coming up with it. College kids are with the pitch clock now. Minor league baseball has the pitch clock. I just think that it's going to keep the pace of the game quicker. I'm hoping that sometime down the road they can just externate the pitch clock and everyone just stays at the good pace of baseball. But
it'd be great if that would be the case.
Yep.
So my take is similar in the fact I didn't like it at first because I'm a kind of a baseball purist, but selfishly I like it now.
Yeah. No, I was with you completely.
Right.
I think that at first I was disgusted by it.
Yeah.
And then I got to be a part of it, and I'm like, okay, it's really not that bad. It just makes you be on the mound, and it also makes the cardio of pitching actually a thing.
Oh, good call.
If you're thinking about trying to do something max effort every 15 seconds, that's why I personally think some of the injuries in baseball are actually ticking up.
Wow, that's a great perspective.
Guys that are used to 30 seconds fully recovered are now getting half that time, and I think it's exhausting the system a little bit quicker.
Or if you needed to take that little extra break, you can't.
No, it's a ball.
Yeah, right.
Or it's a balk.
Good point. Right.
So it's
costly.
It's actually it changes the outcome of the game somewhat for sure.
Let's stick with pitching technology in the major leagues. PitchCom.
Yeah. Love it.
Love it.
Absolutely love it. I mean, I think it's the best thing for the game. There's no reason that. I mean, it's great. The catcher can push buttons. You shake. It's just so much quicker than fingers. Also, you don't have to worry about if the lights are dim. In the big leagues, it's different.
Right.
But in the minors,
you can't see.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Some of the lights, some of the places you play in the minor leagues with lights, this place looks like it's lit up like a Christmas tree compared to them. Like, I mean, some of these stadiums have been around for forever, know, so their lights have never been updated. So I think the PitchCom was, I mean, right when it came in, I loved it because now I can look off into somewhere in space and worry about that. Go ahead, Kevin.
2 out triple coming up here, and plates 2. That's 9-hole hitter Christian Kaler, who gets himself a 2 RBI triple here in the 4th. He split him perfectly in right and center field all the way to the wall. That was off the who's out there in that sign?
Jackson.
I was looking at the H&F Home Furnishings, maybe Kinney Valley Chiropractic.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Kinney Valley Chiropractic, 715-425-6100. He hit that right off the zero on the 6100 triple.
I had that as
two
Tyler
RBIs.
Rogers. Is that not who you had?
Tyler Rogers, that was. I take that back because I was one behind after that walk. So they gave that a hit, actually.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
The infield wet hit. Sorry, we're having a conversation.
No,
to score.
This is way more fun.
Yeah, so a triple by Tyler Rogers. Thank you. Second, now we're at 2 spot in the order. That one's flowing up. Brian Giebel, though, is ranging over. Still ranging. He's under it. Major league pop-up. And we'll reel it in for out number 3. F8 if you're scoring along at home, but not before the Redwing Aces. Plate 2 on a 2-out, 2 RBI triple off the bat of Mike Rogers to plate Chandler and Kaler. And the Red Wing Aces trying to make this a game as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 8-2 Fish.
So the PitchCom, is that how does that communicate with you? I know you put it in your lid.
So, yeah, basically it's, and this is kind of funny. I'm going to tell you a story about when PitchCom first came in. I was with Tampa, and Mike Zunino was our catcher. And I'm telling you, when PitchCom first came in, and he was in my right ear, and it's a little speaker that's put right on his right side of your hat. And it almost felt like God was telling me what pitches were coming. Because I'm standing there, and you can look into space, and all of a sudden it's like, fastball.
Okay.
Where'd that
Good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, slider. And the way he was calling games for me then, I felt so confident. I'm just like, when you have a good catcher and that's rolling, it just, I mean, the tempo of the game and how you feel, and like, it's like every time you hear something and you're like, yeah, that's the one I want to go with.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, kind of a funny story. I was just like, when Zanino's calling, it's like God's calling pitches for me.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, the PitchCom, I think, is by far probably the best thing that baseball's added in, just because it takes like wasted time of guys putting down 7 signs with a runner on second, we can just push a button and we're ready to go. So
No more banging garbage can lids.
no more garbage can lids. Yeah, they took that, which is, I mean,
Right.
crazy that even became a thing. But
Yeah.
Yep.
How about the I don't know, what is it, the courtesy runner on second and
Oh my gosh.
that's the most awful thing I've ever seen.
I have 3 losses in the big leagues because of it.
Seriously?
Yeah, the extra runner on second.
Second, right.
That would annoy me to no end.
I came in a game in Seattle, threw a first pitch slider, actually an okay pitch, first pitch slider. Mitch Haniger, little jam shot single,
Right.
runner on second scores, we lose. I threw
Right
one
there,
pitch,
one pitch.
and I got a loss.
Right.
On an unearned run that they threw on second base.
On a grip tape single.
Yeah, yeah. It's just one of those things that's like, classic relievers kind of take the
Right.
shaft of things when it happens. I
Right.
mean, it's always the pitchers that are
Right.
that's coming from a biased pitcher. But
But in that case, I agree with you because
Yeah.
that's just not how it's supposed to be done.
No.
If you're going to beat me, That's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Right.
So my whole thing is if you're going to put a ghost runner on second, you need to put a ghost runner on first and make it first and second.
Oh,
because,
good call.
Because
you gotta force.
every time you have a guy come up, say Shohei's hitting first, well, let's automatically walk him. Well, now that just
Right.
turned into an earn run on my guy, and he
Oh.
hasn't even thrown a pitch yet.
Right.
So like that's the stuff that I'm like, if you're going to do a runner on second base, you got to do a runner on first, because then we don't have this intentional walk where all of a sudden a guy gives up a double, scores the runner from first, and now he's got an earned run just because you intentionally walked him, and
Right.
it's not his fault. So there's some stuff like that you don't think about.
Yeah.
But that's the stuff that bothers me about the runner on second.
Right.
too.
Well, it's awesome having a Major League Baseball pitcher's perspective. I kind of like it.
and this isn't just mine. I mean, trust
Oh,
me.
no.
When
Right,
you're
right.
in a bullpen, you have a lot of time to complain
Oh,
about
yeah.
things,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and this is something that guys complain about.
But
Oh,
I think it's a legitimate complaint. I can't believe it's still there.
yeah.
At some point, they have to say,
Well,
"Wait, this
'cause
is a bad idea."
They pretty much did it for COVID, right? They wanted
Yeah.
shorter
Yeah.
games, and
Yeah.
now that the game's short enough. If it goes into extras, that's free baseball.
Right.
Right. And you don't see a lot of extra to begin with, and so it's not as if it's impacting a ton of games all year.
No, I agree.
There's not any games that go past 11 innings anymore. Are
Not
there?
now.
Very few.
I mean, if there is, yeah,
very,
it'd
very
be,
few.
yeah,
Very few.
yeah.
Very few.
Okay, so here's another question. This is awesome, by the way. You can't go anywhere. So I know you have other responsibilities.
No,
but
we're good. Actually, I'm done with my signings and everything,
Oh,
and
perfect.
now it's just mingle time. So
we get the fireball out.
I'm mingling with you guys.
So now we're just talking baseball.
Now we're
Right.
talking baseball, what I love to talk about.
So I know I'm not a fan of the bigger bases, but what do you think of the double base on first base
At the college level.
at the college level? That's the only place it's at, right?
It looks like slow pitch softball out
It
there.
does,
is what
you're right.
It kind of
Whoa.
It throws it behind him.
Yeah.
I get for the safety aspect of things,
But-
but then wasn't there a play earlier this year where, like, somebody was touching the wrong base and
Yes.
they called
yes.
somebody
Right.
safe.
Yeah.
Remind me what that was.
But it was touched the wrong base. Like
He-
the first baseman stepped on the inside base.
Yeah.
And then he caught it, and he called the guy safe because he wasn't on the regular base, right?
So
Yeah,
now the
that-
first baseman's got to look for what base he's going to
he's
put his
on.
foot on.
Which
and there's
he-
a seam, so it's like that gets even more. Like if you're half and half, what
Yeah,
happens?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's At what point does that stuff like? What are you gonna do? Put a net back there in case someone trips and falls?
Yeah, I mean, I get what we're trying to make sports a little safer, but there's also a part of the game that you just got to be a little bit of an athlete and not run over someone's foot or
Right.
make sure you're not stepping on someone's ankle.
Right.
College is the only that's not in the minors, is it?
No.
Or
no.
is it not high school?
No,
or
I
no.
don't see it anywhere else.
No.
NCAA.
Yep. Well, they got to earn their zillions of dollars.
So what do you think of the Brewers? I mean, pitching staff right now.
Oh, man. The Brewers.
That's hammered into left center field. Get down, ball. That's down. Here comes a runner around third. Reagan Pinna will come in standing up. and
Chase.
Look
Ooh,
at
hold on.
Chase McQuaid sliding over second base. And Chase McQuaid,
motoring.
I think he's.
third hit of the game today for second hit of the game today for McQuaid, and that one is an RBI double.
I'll tell you what. I bet you could probably start sliding 2/3 of the way there
Yeah.
today, and you'd make it to the base.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Hey, I was going to ask, do you have any? I've been trying to think of all the major league parks. Everything's dirt in the major leagues, right? There's no infield that has this kind of infield in the majors, is there?
Well, so there's some full turf fields, like Tampa. Well, not anymore. The Trop.
That was full turf?
Chase Field's full turf too. Dirt in the infield.
Yeah,
but,
that's
but
what I mean.
But the grass on the inside is turf.
Is the mound dirt too then? There's
Yes.
not any synthetic mounds.
No. The mounds are all clay.
Gotcha.
They're all
Yeah.
clay. You want to talk about perfection?
Oh.
Big league mounds are
Perfect.
they are. When you pitch on a big league mound, you know you're on a big league mound because it feels like. You get in there in the 6th, 7th inning, and it doesn't even look like it's been touched.
Oh man!
Like it's just still all you see is cleat marks. That's it. It's just, especially Milwaukee. Going back to the Brewers though, they play good baseball,
don't they?
They pitch it, they play defense, and they make good at bats. It's been good to watch.
There's some really good young players.
Yeah,
that are coming.
My best friend from Pro Ball is the backup catcher for Milwaukee right now, Eric Haas. We lived with him in spring this year, and they play because I like to watch them play. Just growing up as a Brewers Twins fan, I like how they play baseball. I played with Terang when he was there at the alt site actually when during COVID in 2021. Terang was there. And they just play good. They play good defense. They play the best defense in the big leagues, in my opinion, at least from what I've seen.
You got a superstar in the making in Jackson Cheerio.
Yeah,
right.
And you got Yelich out there.
Yeah. How about Durbin, a former Fond du Lac dock spider? Right?
So Durbin, funny enough, Durbin also played under my college coach Pat Bloom at Wash U.
Oh wow!
So Pat, my coach, texted me and said, I don't know if you saw, but one of my players is up in the big leagues with Milwaukee. And so it's kind of funny to see a guy who's been a strictly D3 manager or coach his entire life has got 3 or 4 big leaguers now through Division III baseball. So
amazing.
So here's a story for you. Not a long story, but it's just a comment. Wait, the pitch. Durbin lived with my high school friend Mike Nolan. Nolans were the host family for Durbin in Fond du Lac.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good for them because I'm sure they've been to a game here now too.
They don't miss now.
Yep, and
right.
That's an experience. I had host families through.
Get down, ball.
College summer ball
Here
too.
comes a run around third, and he'll play it. Look at the kid hustling. How about this Austin Curdy kid? Austin Curdy plays for Eau Claire. He's young enough to play Legion ball, and he plays fish. He plays 3 teams.
It's my cousin.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, that's right.
What does he play? Like a 300-game season?
Hey,
right?
that's and earlier this year they were actually worried he might have done something with his knee, but he's.
Oh, that was Metcalf there. Curdy's on second.
Yeah, Curdy's on second, but they were saying that something he might have had to have a knee surgery, but he's been good and he's been playing a lot of baseball, like you said.
You can't tell if it's hurting him.
No. He's been throwing some good games for the Wildcats.
Real good.
We saw him that one night. For Legion ball, he faced 6 batters and struck out 5. Yeah, he was at a different level.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah.
No, he kind of similar to me. He grew like a weed after he got out of high school, kind of.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, he sure is. I was mad at him for going to Eau Claire, but I'm forgiving him since then. So just
Protractor heads up in the lower box seats. Kyle Fritz sprays that one into the 11th row. Get off your phone down there. Keep your head up. Everybody's okay. Usher says we're good.
I think everyone that's staying here is staying here for the long haul now.
Yeah, you're right.
They're enjoying baseball now.
They're in. The 2-1 pitch to Fritzy. So is it fun for you to come back down and be part of this and see what River Falls has done and knowing your dad and grandfather are heavily involved in it? How does it make you feel?
It's the best. I'm here every day too. This back net and I have played had a catch a few times together. So no, it's amazing to come back and not only see some of the guys that I played with like Gibbs still out there doing it, but also just getting to come and watch and watch the guys that like Trey and Jackson and all those guys that were younger than me and actually I had worked with them when they were younger and seeing them play too. It's just, we're so lucky. This field is incredible. If anyone that sees Wisconsin summer baseball and this has got to be their first thought of baseball field.
Right. And there you can watch it on television like you're watching a Major League game.
Yeah, I know. You guys do such a fantastic job.
Well, we have fun with it. We have fun.
It is a lot of fun. You know what I'm always impressed with is how many of these guys playing are also coaching at several different levels, youth levels. So it's not as if they just come out to the game on a Wednesday or Friday or whatever it is. They're married to it at every level, and so they're invested in the community, from the little kids into the middle kids to the high school kids. It's just amazing how many of them coach.
Giebel has past the third baseman. That's down in the corner. 1 run is in. Here comes 2 runs. Brian Giebel's got to retreat and get back to first now. As Kyle Fritzie says, I'm good. We're up 12-2. Gieb, slow her down. But Brian Giebel, 4 kids, still playing like he's 18.
Giebs is thinking, let's pour it on. Come on. We're up 10. Let's get up 20.
Fritzie's trying to explain himself now.
I think he's going to be begging to have Fritzie throw a buck into the kangaroo court after that. He goes, you just stole a double from me. 2 RBIs for Giebel. And now we go to Trey Larson.
No, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is
Larson
every one of these guys.
To left. That's short left. Coming in, coming hard. Has a beat on it and makes the catching. Trey Larson flies out to short left field. That's just 1 out.
Yes.
I mean, but you think about it. So we just had Giebel hit, who's coaching with the Falcons.
Yep.
Trey, who's a school teacher and also basically works with kids all the time. Then you got Chad, who's here also coaching with the Falcons. Then coming up after him is Lucas, who was coaching with UWSP, and now he's back here. And I don't know if he's going to help with the Falcons or not, just strictly out of courtesy to Nat at point, if he's going to do that or not. But I mean, yeah, there's 4 straight guys.
And Weston, who's obviously
and then I see that Reagan Pinow's coming up. I've seen him at the baseball camps early in the mornings.
Yep.
McQuaid's helping with baseball camps early in the mornings.
You mentioned Chad Petco. He's coaching WRF.
Yeah, it's just that, like you said, though, everybody, it's just but it's a baseball town.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think that, like, all these guys that are coming here to play here that aren't from here are doing it because they know what type of town it is.
Yeah.
And Chad Patko with a single, and Kyle Fritz is just going station to station.
Patko's mad at him now, too. Patko roped that one. That was a nice shot.
Really nice shot in there, right between third base and shortstop. And look at, Fritzie's having to explain himself to the third base coach now. He's going palms up over there.
He's like, why is everyone yelling at me?
He's like, it's a cold night. My hammies are tight.
He's like, we're up 10, okay?
Right.
We're just fine.
My hamstrings are like piano wire. It's 52 degrees. I'm not going anywhere. Flown up.
Poor guy.
Foul and out of play.
Number 3, the mustache marauder, Lucas Lucy.
I think Lucas might go yard right here. I think he might clear him. Yeah, this will help Fritzie if Ludke can go yard.
Get down the line.
Oh.
Lucas is due for a home run. He's been about 3 games without one.
Right.
He's due. Just 1 out. It's no balls and 2 strikes on Lucas Luque. This is the 9th batter to bat this inning, and there's just 1 out. There's already 4 in, and the live well's full. And it doesn't get any easier here. You're going to go Ludke, Pinal, McQuaid, and it's just like a bunch of 500 hitters.
Yeah, only 500 hitters.
The 0-2 pitch to Lucas is on its way.
Oh, good fight.
Good fight. He shoots that one foul, and it sticks at 0-2. So do we still have Cooper Chandler still on the mound? Yeah.
Charlie Chandler.
Charlie Chandler. The pitch to Lucas. That's down now. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, JP, I've thought about this for a long time. I've loved going to different parks. What is your favorite park to pitch in?
Big League Stadium?
Big League, I'm sorry, yep.
Let's see. Man, that I get asked that question a lot, and I have a tough time picking between, like, as far as like beauty and bullpen and atmosphere. I loved pitching at Petco against the Padres.
That's a nice park.
It's gorgeous.
I've sat out there in those, like the picnic area. That's really nice.
It's beautiful.
It hovers above the bullpen.
Yep.
That's my next one to go to. That would be fun to go to.
You're going to love it. The bullpen is has a great view. It's basically dead central.
Yep.
And you can watch the game from center, and I think that's. And I've also had some decent outings at Petco, which helps.
Yeah, that
My
does.
second one, which I haven't actually had decent outings at, is Kaufman, where the Royals play. I think that the fountains and everything out in the outfield just make that field special in that way.
Okay, opposite side.
Worst part.
Least favorite park to
Yeah.
pitch in? Oh, man. Let's think here. Gosh.
Pittsburgh.
The first baseman, number 28.
You know, I haven't. I've played in Pittsburgh, but I haven't pitched there.
Oh, gotcha.
So I wouldn't be able to.
You've visited them all, but you're right. You're probably that's
So I have 2 stadiums technically to hit as a visitor, still, and it's the Twins.
Oh, really?
At Target Field.
Ironic.
It's ironic, isn't it?
The closest one that you.
It's been every single time my team has either been coming to Minnesota or just having a trip to come up here. I've either gotten hurt, sent down, traded. Pretty much everything that possibly could happen has happened for me not to play against the Twins. And then I also haven't played at City either.
Oh, gotcha.
Those are the 2 in the big leagues where I haven't been to as a visitor. Pitched on, there's a few more that I haven't played on, but I've been a part of the team and just missed that series.
I'm pretty good at making predictions, by the way, about baseball. I see you in a Twins uniform yet this year.
That would be awesome.
That would be
I see
awesome.
it.
That's a great prediction, Westy.
Flown up.
Oh, he lost it. No, second baseman.
Second baseman's calling in short right center field, right behind second base, and he'll retire Reagan Pinnow on a towering infield fly ball, and that will do it for the Fish here in inning 4, but not before they plate 4 more runs on 4 hits, 5 hits, 4 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors and 2 left. 4 complete. Your scoreboard's correct. 12-2 Fish.
A 2 spot, a 3, 3, and a 4. That's crooked numbers.
A lot
going
of
up.
crooked numbers.
Yeah.
This looks like the start of a very good phone number.
Not 8675309.
Yeah, we did that earlier. Yes. That exactly.
You're one of the youngest one who gets that, though.
You're right.
I probably got to be bottom of the barrel for youngest getting to
Totally.
be where they don't know that song
Right.
anymore.
Jackson Larson back in the month. So here's a good question for you, and I've commented on this in the past. But here you are, starting pitcher, 45 pitches. You sit in the dugout for 30 minutes. You come back out on a cool night. That's tough, isn't it?
Oh, that's really tough. Yeah, I mean, whether it's not the pitches anymore. It's the ups when you're getting cold and they have to get loose
Right.
every single time, especially when they're long innings.
That long inning like that, you're a starting pitcher that's already loose, and now you're 50 pitches in. You got to come back out there. I can gauge it like in the first 4 pitches. Like you'll see that you won't be dialed in quite ready.
Yep,
Right?
yep.
You'll be a little cold.
Nope.
And hopefully the guy can recover, because sometimes they don't.
No, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it takes, sometimes you only have 8 to get loose,
Right.
but it could take you 15 to 20
Yeah.
before you're actually feeling good.
Right.
Westy, I've got a substitution for you.
Okay, what do we have?
I've got Henry Zimmerman in for Brian Gable,
Okay, so Gable's up.
and then Austin went to center.
Hold on. So where did Zimmerman go?
He went to left. I'm sorry, he went to right.
Okay.
Came in for Gable, went to right. Curdy went to center.
Austin Curdy went to center field. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was pretty good.
Kayak was won by Brian Schultz.
Oh, wow. There's some good prizes in there, or good auction items. I should have got down there.
I'm sorry, I kind of interrupted that. Did you hear who won the other stuff?
There was 1,000 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, there was quite a
Okay.
few.
Yeah.
Who
I didn't hear my name.
Of course you didn't. You never win.
won the 50-50?
Oh,
We don't know. No one came up. So
I didn't buy my tickets. Dang it.
we're at the 3 spot in the order for the Red Wing Aces. This is Reese Tripp, then Dixon Irwin, then Brody Smith are due up here in the 5th. 12-2. They got that 10-run lead. Let's see if they can hold that. popped up on the infield. Chad Patko all over that like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat, and there's one out.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was regular Reese Tripp.
One down. Now we go to Dixon Irwin.
Batting for the Aces, number 3, Dixon Irwin.
Dixon Irwin is 1 for 2 today. He's the catcher batting in the 4-hole. He's got himself a knock.
I love the crowd noise.
The wind has died down a little bit. We can turn it up a little bit now. We can really get some good stuff.
You want to turn that up?
Just a little, I don't know. Let's see where the good stuff comes in. Flown to left. Left fielder going back. Little pirouette. Little pirouette. Good catch. Russian judge 9. American judge 7. And gets himself a catch.
Jackson's just out there getting strikes, getting balls in the zone, making them put it in play. That's what you got to do when you're up 10-0. It's just make him hit it.
This answers our question, though. We talked about his arm coming off, sitting there for 30 minutes, and he's throwing strikes, and he's pitching to contact, and good defense behind him. He's getting outs.
Jackson said he's been known to have a rubber arm, is what he said. He's my new catch partner now that Weston's gone. He's got a long toss with me every once in a while.
Well, that's a good one to have.
We were going to long toss yesterday, but he said he was starting, so I said we better tone it back a little bit for him.
So this guy, Austin Mason, says, so how about that Hubbard's game? I think they fished 10 rundum.
Get down the line. Get out.
And that's
beautiful.
Just foul, 6 feet foul. Yeah, what was the final of that Hubbard's game? Do you remember, Bill? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-1, I think it was.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that.
So Austin Mason says, how about that Hubbard's game? Yeah, it's 15-1 Fish. Fouled away at the plate. The wind blowing there again. Yeah, for town ball, this is pretty special. I mean, it's really unimaginable, really. I mean, you got a bunch of, good young athletes here, a lot of college players mixed in with the wily veterans, but you get these crowds of 1,000 people, 1,200 people on a Wednesday night here in River Falls, Wisconsin, flown up on the infield. And 3 soft fly balls and 2 to Chad Patko at second base, and that's going to do it for the Aces here in the 5th. They go 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. 4.5 now complete at First National Bank at River Falls Field. 12-2 Fish. We'll go right into here. Look at the water on that thing. We'll get into the fish dugout a little bit.
Brought to you by Johnny's Bar. JT Fireisen made his major league debut with the Milwaukee Brewers on July 24th, 2020. What 2 names do the initials JP stand for? Is it A, Jeffrey Paul, B, Jonathan Paul, C, Jethro Farrow, or D, Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin Phoenix? That's an awesome name.
If you guess B, Jonathan Paul, then you are.
It's not Joaquin Phoenix?
No, it's not.
Dang it.
It's not Jethro Farrow either.
That would be a great name, though.
Yep.
That was fun.
I could sit up here and talk with you guys all night long.
It's fun.
Another great night, JP. You did awesome. Nice job to you and your entire foundation and everyone. That was just fantastic.
What a great night for everybody, for Falls and us. It's just awesome because it just shows our community and how much we have each other's backs. And that's why you love River Falls.
It's a lot of goodness, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, you've got it's just all good. It's like a little bit of a Norman Rockwell mixed in with a lot of people. I'm going to tell you about this. It's like, you remember, someone's going to say, remember the good old days? This is the good old days.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
this happening right now.
This right here, you don't get to beat this too often.
No. So, JP, thank you so much for what you do with the Fireisen Foundation and what that contributes back to our community and helping those kids. Thanks for taking the time up in the booth, sharing some Major League Baseball stories, and just being a good friend and just talking ball.
No,
so thank you, JP.
Next time I be up here, I should have my ring with me, and then I can show you guys.
Bring the ring. We want to see it.
You bet.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
awesome.
you, guys. Yep,
awesome.
appreciate
JP
it.
Fireisen. World champion, JP Fireisen. You've earned it.
What a great dude.
Take care. Good stuff.
We have a new pitcher there, Kev.
All right.
Jake Rogers, number 43, Jake Rogers.
Okay.
Just like Rogers.
Roger delivers to Chase McQuaid. McQuaid's got a couple hits tonight.
Yeah, he's in good ropes, too.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Good guy.
You could sit there and talk to him all day long. Think of the things he's seen. Just the games and the plays and the players and the
talking about the intimacy of some of these parks and what they have to offer,
Right.
and and different players and the nuances, and it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep, real good stuff. A lot of fun.
So next time we'll bring the ring. Hammered
Another one.
down the third baseline. Chase McQuaid digging around first, digging into second base. The kid with another double. 3 hits tonight. He's churning butter, Bill.
Wow.
Churning butter.
And not one weak hit. They've all been solid ropes.
3 for 4, 2 doubles and a single.
It brings up the right fielder, number 5, Austin Curdy.
Now we're going to go to Austin Curdy with a runner at second and nobody out. Yeah, the McQuaid kid.
Yeah,
There he is. Look at number 7. Josh Item's old number.
Is it?
Yeah. See if Curdy can get him in.
Curdy can.
Need some Jen Rivard State Farm Insurance runs. Thank you. Right? Need some Jen.
Great trivia question.
That was good.
I had Joaquin Phoenix, dang it.
A little windy again.
A little bit, yep.
The flags are flittering. The wind's down, but it's still a little breezy.
Kind of weird where the microphones are.
Right. It's kind of whipping around the box. Away. So give me the pitcher's name again. So that was
Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers. Oh, Tyler Rogers' brother, probably.
Yes, sir. I'm assuming so.
That's
Buck Rogers' son.
Buck. Old Jake Rogers.
Oh, Austin. He wanted that one bad.
2-2 on Austin Curdy. The pitch to Curdy. That's low. Now 3-2. In your foreground, Chase McQuaid got himself a leadoff double. Ripped it down the third baseline. That's hit pretty well into right center field. Center fielder going back, still going back. He's not going to get that. That's up against the HF and furnishing sign. Here comes McQuaid cruising in around third. And Austin Curdy with another hit. He's got a couple hits tonight, and there he gets an RBI double. They just trade places.
Yep, double.
Off the H&F home furnishing sign and deep right center field.
See? It's catching on.
Yep.
Brings up the third baseman, number 17, Andy.
Look at Austin Curdy. He's got a smile ear to ear.
Why wouldn't you? The kid's living the. I want to be him.
Right? Andy Metcalf. Metcalf has a hit tonight. Fielder's choice and a walk and 3 runs scored. Wow. A lot of red ink spent on Andy Metcalf
That's
tonight.
cool.
I'm using a red pen. Almost burned it out on the Metcalf spot.
I still don't know how you keep a scorebook and a pen. That's gutsy.
I'm confident.
You very.
I can see it better, I think.
I have a
That's why.
computer and I make more errors than you do.
One ball and 1 strike to third baseman Andy Metcalf. Metcalf fouls it away at the plate. It's now 1-2. So tonight I had to kind of minimize my camera shots as the rain came because that shot there, look at, it's just not good.
No.
It's just been drizzling all night, and that camera, for some reason, they're exactly the same as that camera, but for some reason the rain collects on that thing. I don't get it. That's hit to center field, not that hard. Center fielder coming in. That's a little duck snort that falls in there. They're going to wave the runner around third. Threw up, and they're not even going to get a play. And Curdy plates RBI single for Andy Metcalf. He's got himself a 2-hit game, and another ribby for the Metcalf kid.
After the single by Metcalf, it brings up number 21, Trevor Gutting.
Hey, now we go to T-Gut, Mr. Tag Nutrition. He had a 3-hit night the other day, I believe.
That was awesome. He was great.
We tried to run a commercial for him.
I know, and I kept stepping on you.
I didn't hear it on his Instagram account yet, but he should go maybe do that. It's a Mr. Tag Nutrition. If you want to get right eating and health-wise, see Trevor Gutting and Tag Nutrition. Ground ball, left side.
That's
and
all he does.
Through another hit. All he does is hit. All he does is hit. Tag Nutrition. Trevor Gutting. There he is. I'm going to give him a close-up just for that. See if he can. We'll see if he can run another commercial here. If I get that little rain on you.
Looks like he's crying.
There he is. Yeah, it's a halo. Trevor Gutting, Mr. Tag Nutrition, 4 hits out of the last 5 at bats. What you can do too if you see Trevor Gutting at Tag Nutrition. There, we tried to run another one for you, Trevor.
Nicely done. Who do we got up here now?
Pinch hitter 27.
Oh, 27. That's we knew that. That was Henry Zimmerman.
Oh, hey, Hank. Yeah, Henry Zimmerman's in right now.
Right.
Yes.
He replaced Brian Gable. Is that right?
I'm working on my spokesperson skills. At some point, I got to earn that, right?
Yeah, no doubt. I don't think you should do anything for free anymore.
Shop today at Family Fresh Market. 26 aisles of pure bliss. We can do them all day long.
Totally.
I want to chase Charlie Barons off the Quick Trip monitors.
Oh boy.
I want to be on there.
He's everywhere. And you talk about a guy who doesn't do anything unless there's a sponsorship somewhere.
Right.
Man, is he smart.
Right now we've got the Jen Rivard State Farm insurance runs just piling up here in the 5th. See how easy that is?
Yeah, it is for you. It would take me a month of Sundays to come up with that.
Just easy.
I know.
Henry Zimmerman trying to tack on another one here. If you need a box of tacks, Ace Hardware on North Main Street, River Falls.
You're the best. We're going to get a few player replacements here, aren't we? So we're going to see the shuffle.
Fruit basket upset.
Yes,
Get
sir.
ready. Get ready.
Oh.
Zimmerman gets a healthy hack, a little tardy there.
A little bit, but he wanted it.
Looks back at Jake Rogers, and that's a pretty good pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And down swinging, there's one out. And now we go to Trey Larson.
It brings up the shortstop, number 2, Trey Larson.
Trey just gets into his jump on in. Trey Larson just gets into his home run cut as he makes his way to the plate. Called a strike. 2 more in for the Fish. 14-2 against a pretty good Red Wing Aces team.
The scores feels a little lopsided for how good they are.
Real Red Wing usually fields a pretty good team.
Yeah.
And the Fish taking it to them tonight.
The guys were just saying down there, a little unexpected tonight.
Yeah, we took care of the Hubbards the other day, 15-1, and they're kind of putting one on in Red Wing now. It's 14-2.
Oh, we said early, not a lot of outs in this lineup.
No.
There's
Soft fly, though, short right field. In foul territory goes the first baseman, and that's Evan Petersmeyer who gets under that soft fly. And down goes Trey Larson. There's 2 down.
We have Benny Johnson in, right? I'm sorry. Correct, I should say.
Patco?
Correct.
Next up for the Fighting Fish, number 1, Ben Johnson.
So,
Go ahead, Ben.
and this is the issue. So then the Fish go to the bench. Well, yeah, let's go to the bench. Okay, how about a college player from St. Mary's?
Yeah, right?
This will be way easier, right? Mm-hmm. Way easier. Yeah, your bench could start a whole nother starting team for a different community.
Don't tempt them.
Patco had a nice night again tonight. He was 2 for 3 with a walk. and a run scored. A couple ribbies in there as well. Keep
Kid's
tacking
on fire.
Keep tacking onto his stats.
Yeah. He's going to get it. He's going to think he's all that.
Nice addition to the town.
Wow.
Chad Patko.
Yes. That one flips in there. Now it's 1-2 on Ben Johnson.
Next time we talk to him, we're going to ask him what his bowling average is. I bet it's pretty good, huh?
I think the guys have been giving him the business about talking to all the single moms in the town too. So that would also be something you could bring up with them. I debated whether to say that on the broadcast, but it's international television.
It's a fish broadcast.
And Ben Johnson goes down looking. Jake Rogers throws a little bit of a whammo frisbee in there on the inside corner and gets him looking, but not before the Fish get a couple of Jen Rivard State Farm Insurance runs here in the 5th. They plate 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 5 complete, your scoreboard is 100% dead on. It's 14-2. Good guys.
Just 14-2.
Just 14-2.
Pretty efficient. 14 hits, 14 runs. All right, let's, Joshua, I might need your help letting me know what some of the changes out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I was down on the other end of the press box chatting, so I don't know who's been in for a while, but Eli Baker from UW Eau Claire now is in behind the plate.
Yes, sir.
Henry Zimmerman, I think he was hitting. He's out and right.
Yep. Got him.
They slid Curdy to center.
Yep.
Looks like the timeless Trevor Gutting in left field, Tag Fitness.
You're right.
Yes. I just ran another commercial for him, by the way.
Yeah. He just is a walking commercial.
He is.
He is so fast now. You know, the other night we were here for a game, and so Gutwall, if you follow Tag Fitness and his business, he's always posting videos of him sprinting.
Yeah.
And you know, Gut's not a young guy anymore. He's late 30s, and you know, he's saying, hey, you can still be fast. You can make yourself faster. And gosh darn it, he was not fast. He was I wouldn't say slow, but slow.
Yeah.
He was slow.
Yeah.
And now he's, you know, 10 years later, flying around the bases. I'm not exaggerating either.
So I'm going to do another commercial with Trevor and his Tag Nutrition sign out there in left field. Trevor Gutting, 4 for his last 5 at the plate. You too can get right with your health and right with your life. See Tag Nutrition. Be an athlete for life. Trevor Gutting with Tag Nutrition. There, just cut that and just run that one. Right, 4. He's 4 out of the last 5 at the plate.
Yeah, and I've known Gut since he was 18 years old, and there's some things about people that just don't ever change, and he was always just the nicest person.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
So I think when I have not worked out with him personally because I am just not an athlete for my life anymore, and flown up to right there, hey,
right
Kev.
side, right fielder, making his way under that, and that is Henry Zimmerman out there now making a play, and Henry Zimmerman retires Nick Azar for out number 1 here in the 6th.
But I know some people that have worked out with him, sent their kids to work out with him, and they don't always know that they don't put it together that I know him, and then it's like, hey, you ever heard of this guy? He just really connects well with my kids, and I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I ran youth camps with him forever. He's awesome.
Known him since he was a kid.
Yeah.
This is Evan Petersmeyer, the first baseman. He's 0 for 2 today. And that's another fly ball, pitching to contact and short. Right field. Who's calling? Second baseman makes his way out, and I guess that's Benny Johnson's now making his way out into short right field. He calls off everybody, and Benny says, I want to get in the put-out book, and I'm on it. Fly to second, 2 down.
Number 16, Cooper Chandler.
Really nice job by Jackson Larson pitching to contact. That's 6 straight fly balls, outs.
Wow.
And they've all been soft pop-ups. Actually, I'm going to go back. 1 out of the last 5, 6, 7. Out of the last 8 outs, 7 have been pop-ups. Pitching to contact.
Working quickly, pitching in contact. There was a little error there, you guys, probably 5 years ago. I'm going to say 5 to 10, where it seemed like every other guy took forever to go to the plate.
Back up to the middle. Larson touches it, and no one's going to get anybody. Probably score that an infield base hit for Charlie Chandler.
But I think things tend to filter down a little bit from the major league. So how it's always, you've always had the adage of work quickly and it helps your defense. But it seems like ever since they put that pitch clock in the major leagues, they've stopped teaching all the weird stuff that they had guys doing, where 12 looks over and 3 twitches of your leg before you come set and breathe through your eyelids and
So, JP, we talked about that with him for a few minutes. He said he likes it now. He said it really works well. So one of the negative things is it tests your cardio. He said because a lot of these pitchers, he said that if you're not in good shape, you have to pitch every 15 seconds. He said it really tires you out. He said there's even a correlation with some injuries from guys that aren't in quite good enough shape because they're having to work harder on the mound.
That's some pretty good inside info he's
thought
giving
so
out
too.
there.
Yeah.
That's
Something
neat.
you don't really think about.
Nope.
He said, yeah, if your cardio's not good and your legs aren't strong, he said it tires you out.
That's why you just got to sit with those old baseball guys sometimes, because that one's not going to be like a clickbait on ESPN.com. You're not going to hear about that.
No. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, right. So when you're gearing down and doing everything you can, it takes a lot out of you. You need a little bit more than a 15-second break.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 in the bucket, 1 on for Redwing here in the 6th. That's down, gets away from the catcher, and on down to second. Scampers Mr. Charlie Chandler. We're at the 9 spot in the order. Christian Kaler. Tyler Rogers waits on deck.
Josh, would JP ever come back and throw for the Fish right now, or is it too late to do that?
Well, it was there's a couple rules that would prevent him from throwing in a league game in the WBA.
Strike 3 looking.
Wow.
And Jackson Larson gets the strikeout. Get some high fives, Jackson, all the way into the dugout. Here they come. Look at that. That a baby. Look at him. Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
So in the WBA, there's an affiliated rule. So if you're with an affiliated team, you have to wait until release from an affiliated team. You have to wait until the next season.
Gotcha.
Right? And that rule's been in place for 40 years. So I'm not sure what the situation was back then that happened, but but unaffiliated. So like Lombard is with those Winnipeg Gold Eyes in the Indy League. Not an affiliated team, so if he got released tomorrow, he could come back and pitch the next day, right? So, but there is nothing that would have prevented him from pitching in this game tonight, actually.
Right.
So it did cross my mind to ask him about that.
It would just be fun to see that, and it would also be good work for him, game time work.
Well, and the reason I say that is it's not unheard of that
How about this?
that'll happen in a men's league game anywhere, that all of a sudden you got a big league guy that's trying to just stay in shape for his next job.
How weird would this sound?
Happened.
How weird would this sound in a River Falls Fighting Fish game? Here, hold my World Series ring. I got to go pitch an inning.
I haven't said it.
Here, hold my World Series championship ring from last year.
Yeah.
I got to go pitch an inning for the Fish.
I believe he's got a guy that holds that all the time. doesn't
Right.
he?
He's got a guy.
I'm applying for that job.
Yeah, I thought you did. It just got a little awkward for a minute there. You brought it up right in front of Bill.
Right. Hello.
That's not a line you're going to hear a lot in the St. Croix Valley Baseball League.
No.
Would be a cool one. 23. Who's that?
That's Matty Bacon.
Matty Bacon for Lucas Lutke.
Thanks, Josh. You're awesome.
Gail Bacon's brother. Bacon's in. Looks at a ball down low.
Kale Bacon on deck right now, so we're about to get a couple strips of bacon
couple
here.
strips of bacon.
Maybe a couple eggs after
Yeah.
that. I'll take some ketchup with my hash browns if you
I like
are
that.
wondering.
I like that too. If there's no ketchup on the hash brown thing at a banquet thing, I'm like, where's the ketchup? I almost can't eat them without the ketchup. I will eat them, but it's not as enjoyable.
And you need a fair amount of ketchup, you know. So when you get when you have to do it with packets,
Yeah, it's not working.
and then the
Right.
packets are sitting there next to your plate for the rest of the breakfast.
Yeah.
and
Feels weird.
Then they
Weird.
fall off your plate, and there's a little bit of ketchup on the table,
on the white
and then you've
tablecloth?
made
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah. Give me the squeeze bottle.
the struggle is real.
Yeah.
Catcher, take one.
I'm a ketchup guy. I'm not a ketchup and eggs guy, though. There's some people that do that. And no, not me on that.
Well, there's some people who cover their whole plate.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Little hair of the dog. Wind.
Oh, it's back. The catcher took one, I think.
Yeah, he did. He got a little foul tip.
Gotcha. I was looking down, so I didn't see it, but they were giving him time.
Nice crowd online tonight. Hey, Josh, we noticed when JP was up here, the crowd online was growing as the rain picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here they went home and threw it on the TV.
Yep.
That nipped him.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat tonight. It's some back bacon. Back-to-back bacon. Number 9. Kale
That's
bacon.
good.
That is
Little
great.
back bacon, little back-to-back bacon. So the first bacon gets hit by a pitch, and now we go to Kale Bacon in for Pinau.
It's good to have Greg Peters here on the mic, but it doesn't seem right to not have Jake Wagner,
Right.
the bacon master,
Right. Calling the bacon.
call out the bacons.
Calling the back bacon.
It's a strange world we live in.
Thank goodness.
Kale Bacon, no batting gloves. Just spit on the things and
He's
go.
old school.
Good swing there from Coach Bacon.
1 ball and 1 strike to Kale Bacon. That's down. Gets away from the catcher. It's now 2-1. His brother Matty Bacon over there at first base. What do we got on deck? Is Curdy still in the
That looks like Eli Baker coming.
Elijah Baker. Oh, yeah, it is for McQuaid. Thank you. Ground ball to second base. Second baseman gathers it to second for 1. On to first.
Ooh.
Pulled him off the base. And the speedy Kale Bacon.
Speedy enough.
Right, speedy enough Kale Bacon reaches via the fielder's choice. 4-6 on the putout
Next up
for
the
Matt Bacon.
Number
1 down.
25,
Now we're going to Elijah Baker.
Eli Baker.
Eli Baker had a great Apotaka home run the other night. Surprised us all. He just went the other way with it, hit it about 36 feet off the ground, and just hit it right inside the foul pole down there in the 303 sign. This time he flies one to short left field. Left fielder coming in 1,000,000 miles an hour, almost onto the
It fell.
infield grass, and he doesn't get it. And
They got him there, though.
And force out at second base.
Not a lot Kale can do on that one.
Nope.
I don't know if the shortstop didn't see that off the bat or what the deal was.
I think he thought it was going to go deeper because that was his ball.
Yeah, I don't want to make fun of him.
No.
But he pointed right away,
Yeah.
and then
Then he-
ran out of the way of the ball that was going to pop right on top of him. And I'm not meaning to make fun of him because I have done
Yeah.
plenty of the same
Oh,
things
yeah.
on the field.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes you just go,
Yeah, uh-huh.
"Oh man,
Right.
what happened there?"
Sorry about that, fellas.
Number 5,
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So that was a put out I haven't wrote all season. 9-4
9-4. A little bit of miss still falling too. So
or 7-4. Excuse me, 7-4. There we go.
promise I'm not making fun of him. But
Yeah.
that's it. It looked funny from here.
Right.
2 down. Now we're at Curdy, huh? Is that accurate yet?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
I should just read my board here. Austin Curdy with a 7 behind it. He's batting 7th.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fielder's choice.
Oh, yeah, I got FC Fielder's Choice
Gotcha.
on that. Yep, Fielder's Choice. Yep. All the way to the backstop. Ball's rattling around back there. And on down to second base goes Eli. Excuse me. Yeah, it's Eli Baker.
I don't agree with that fielder's choice, but I understand it.
Yeah, it is. That's just a tough luck is what
Yeah.
that is right there. That's just the way it is. That's a bad break, but that's what it is. Yeah, with all these changes, my card is starting to look full.
I'm going to print you new ones on 11 by 17
They
paper.
look full.
Even when I have to just fill your bingo card out, it's like, it drives me nuts to use pen.
Right. I like it, but with these games we've had this year, these 15-1,
Yeah.
14-2 games, a lot of substitutions, and it really gets messy. But, hey. That's
You
a
handle
good-
it well.
That's a good problem to have. And he walks. So Curdy gets a free pass with 2 down, and we go to Andy Metcalf.
With 2 on and 2 out, it brings up number 17, Andy Metcalf.
There is some action down in the tackle box. They've opened the tackle box, and they're working on a number 2 Meps. A little soft hit left side. Third baseman going to go to second.
Ooh.
They're going to call him out at second base on a close play.
That's sometimes the wrong call is the right call.
Sometimes. Exactly. Nobody's going to argue that at this point.
People always say they want the truth, but that's not really true, guys.
Right.
I only want it sometimes.
Yeah.
This is Jaron Schwantz coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, we
that's
talked
awesome.
about that before the game. I'm like, where's the Jaron Schwantz kid who came in and threw 9 pitches for 9 strikes for 3 outs last time he was here?
It'll be interesting to see what they do here. See, he's got those white sleeves on because it's cold.
Oh yeah.
But
You
you're
can't
not
really
always
wear
supposed to do that.
You'll see him here. There he is on your monitor.
So it'll be interesting to see if
They allow that.
if they allow that. If you're Red Wing in a 14-2 game and it's
Right.
raining and you want to get out of here, you might just go. We're not gonna.
It is a solid.
not gonna
white,
worry about
right,
it.
It is a solid white uniform with white shoes, but I kind of get it. They might.
Yeah, I don't know.
What would he have to do then? Just take his undershirt off? Is
He
that
would
what they'd have
push
to-
it
yeah.
out or push him up past the elbow.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha.
Right.
So there it is. You can see it at home. Jaron Schwantz. He pitched an inning earlier and he was lights out.
I am looking forward to watching him throw, to be
Yeah.
honest, guys, because I haven't seen him throw. So Schwantz came to the Fish. He threw in Ellsworth last year.
Oh, he did?
Yep, his brother Jaden that played for us for a year was playing there for a couple years. So went and joined him down there, which was awesome. And then got in touch with us right before the season started, and he is battling an arm thing where he wasn't going to be able to throw much. So that's why you haven't seen him much this summer. But he knew he'd kind of be coming back about this time of the year and has been able to kind of be in town and work out and just want to be a part. Is good friends with some of these guys that are his age that are on this group. So I know he's a really, really nice kid, really talented kid. So we're happy to take him. You know, that's always an interesting conversation you have with fellow managers when one of their players wants to come, you know, you get a call and, hey, you know, this kid wants to come play. I know he's playing for you guys, but Jeremiah Paulson down there is just such a good dude, and we kind of have the same philosophy on stuff. Like, the kids want to do what the kids want to do, and nobody's recruiting anybody, you know, over here.
And he plays at Winona, right?
At Winona, yep. So him and Caden Mueller are good buddies.
Oh,
and
cool.
When we put that shed together this winter, he, you know, did like a winter membership, so he had a place to throw when he was down on winter break with those guys. And so anyway, it's just a good deal. But pretty good. Yeah, here it goes. Yep.
Somebody must have said something to him, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. We're going to go top of the order, 1, 2, and 3 to face Jaron Schwantz
Does that mess
for
up
the
your
Fighting
throw?
Fish.
Well, yeah, now you got
Trying
that
to-
thing
The whole bulk.
shoved up in your arm.
Yeah. Whoa, hello.
Look out. That bat gets slung over to almost halfway up to, what's the town just north of the interstate up there?
Duluth.
Duluth. Okay, thank you.
We'll roll up our sleeves if you stop throwing your bats at us.
Yeah.
Not the best color man in the business for nothing, folks.
That was good. No balls and 1 strikes. I think Jaron has thrown 10 pitches this season, 10 strikes.
Yeah. So you'll see a little bit of him here, a little more of him at the end of the year. There's a rule, speaking of like kind of those participation rules, right? Where if you are going to be playoff eligible, you have to have appeared in, I believe it's 5 league games is what it is. It's a percentage.
Right. The 0-2 pitch.
Also, you kind of have to
wow.
get him eligible.
Yeah.
Is that,
Right,
that's
you
what
have
you're
to get
saying?
them eligible
Oh,
in
wow.
those league games. They got to play
Right.
5 league games.
Right.
So the other night when I was here, he went and I think he pinch ran.
Oh,
You know, so
gotcha.
you get some of the Mickey Mouse stuff.
The
that
1-2
everybody does.
and
Oof.
gassed him up. That we didn't have the gun
Oh,
out
no,
on
I'm
that,
sorry, I
but
didn't.
that's probably 86, 87,
Yeah.
something like that.
Get
Yeah.
a rolling here.
Yeah. So Tyler Rogers says, "Whew, who's this guy?" 1 out. Now we go to Zach Harding.
29, Zach Harding.
Got an echo in the place with the damp night. You hear that? Zach Harding is in. Jaron Schwantz rocks and delivers.
That was 86.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
We're right
I know
out.
Schwancy has
Yeah.
touched 90
Yeah,
before.
we're there.
Yep.
I'm not sure why he pulled it out. 'Cause
I'm
we were
sorry.
On it.
I'm
we were
sorry.
on it.
Yeah.
I was too busy laughing at Josh's jokes.
The 0-1.
Jeepers.
86, 87 again.
86
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
On a cold night when you're
Yeah.
just coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
With the shirt rolled up
Yeah.
around your arm.
With a radar gun from up here in the booth that we were already told is 2 miles an hour slow.
Right.
So it's the 0-2 pitch. And gassed him up. And
Wow,
he's
86
gonna,
again.
He's going to take a seat there. And 2 more strikeouts. So Schwantz has pitched to 5 batters this season. He struck out 5.
was that JP telling you that it was 2 miles an hour slow?
No, it was your boy Weston.
Weston
Oh,
Lombard.
yeah, that would be Weston. Yeah.
I said, we had you in 88, 89. He says, yeah, I think it was more like 92, 93. He goes, that your radar. He said, your radar gun's not really good for my brain.
And he was instant with it. Like, the
Yeah.
criticism was instant.
Oh, broken bat right towards second base. Gathered it, go to 1, got him, game over. And Jaron Schwantz literally saws him off.
Wow.
And that'll do it.
Was that a broken bat, or did you
Yeah.
just fling it?
That was a broken bat.
Was
Real,
it?
real nice play up by Benny Johnson
Yeah.
there to end that game. The middle.
That'll do it. Another 7-inning game here. Bad for the beer sales, but everybody's gone home tonight anyway because it's too cold. On Fireisen Foundation night, a very special night. It was a carnival atmosphere early until the rains kind of came in, but really nice crowd, nice support for the Fireisen Foundation. JP Fireisen, former Los Angeles Dodger and World Series champion up here tonight, and glad to have him. Fish win again this time tonight against the Redwing, a really good Redwing Aces team by a final score of 14-2. Game time, we started at 7:35, like 2 hours and 5 minutes. Not bad. Not bad.
It was a good game. Josh, it's always an awesome pleasure to have
Hey,
you
it
up
was
here.
great to be here with you guys tonight.
It's
Thank you for
always
waking
fun.
up from your nap to come hang
Yeah,
out with us.
of course.
Always fun.
Least I could do.
Still a bunch of kids coming out of the woodwork to run the bases
Yeah, look
tonight.
at that.
So
I didn't
I
think
just-
we'd have many.
You know, we always joke about here we lose the baseballs all the time, you
Yeah.
know, because kids don't turn them in, and
yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. I'd rather have kids going home with baseballs than not. But I just saw a kid come running out and
Thanks,
come
Greg.
running out carrying 6 baseballs in his arm, and then grab that. He's got that. He's over here. He's got that. He's got that broken bat too. Just
he's got a whole bunch of
just
stuff.
coming home with a haul.
It's either that
He's
or
gonna
6
have a
pieces
good
of
weekend.
candy. It's like, I'll take these
I'll
home.
take
These are way better.
Yeah, give me these $9 baseballs.
Right.
Man, that's great.
Smart kid.
Smart
We're going to be
kid.
working for him someday.
Yes, we will be.
He'll be back Friday night, guaranteed.
He probably owns 3% of this park.
Well, I'll tell you what.
All right,
let's-
fellas.
let's-
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, Josh Idem, on behalf of the Fireisen Foundation. World champion JP Fireisen. Let me see, I got to go here a second. Hold on. World champion JP Fireisen has spent some time in the booth with us tonight. Mr. Josh Idem has come up and always has a bunch of pearls and wisdom that he can share with us. Thank you, Josh. And our color commentator, Mr. Billy Jensen, and your scoreboard keeper, Mr. Billy Jensen. He gets it done 2 hours early or 2.5 hours early here to bring you what he brings you. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until Friday night, good night, everyone.